every one of you subscribers, all you new ones, returning ones, big you all up. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. All right, so listen, if you want a shout out in this shout out, I'll give you a shout out. Bear with me, I'm still kind of new to this live stream thing. Man ain't kind of sending out here, man ain't actual speed out here. But you see the title, you see the description. That's what we're gonna get into. All right. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share. So straight away, no delay. You know what we gotta react to? Get me? We're gonna react to, some Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what it is as well? Yeah, with the whole Janet Jackson situation. By the way, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's go. Especially if you're a Janet Jackson fan. All right. So basically, she was obviously trending, right? Okay. Now this is something new. Raven Simone explains why she stays silent on Orlando Brown's wild comments. Meanwhile, the latest picture I saw, well, obviously this is a new video, but the latest picture I saw, she kind of morphing into Orlando Brown. You know what I'm saying? Get me? I never saw that coming, did she? Now, all jokes aside, though, shout out to Raven Simone, though, for real, man. Like she's been in the game since she was a child as well, same way that Janet Jackson was as well. So, do you know what I mean? However, we didn't come here for this situation. We could talk about that another day, or maybe we can get back into it in the stream. I don't know. It just depends, isn't it? But I'm just trying to. I don't want to get off topic and go off into a tangent. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's react to this in regards to Janet Jackson. Here we go. It's right here. Perfect. So basically, to cut a long story short, let me pause that for a minute. So to cut a long story short, she's actually. This is the story time. Someone to call and Jim Nopede. So basically, it's just story time. So shout out to Janet Jackson for doing this. I hope this is a continuation because she's got many hits, right? So like this is a perfect time for her because do you know what I mean? It's like literally a perfect time. You never know. Maybe in 2026, she could actually headline the Super Bowl. Do you see what I'm gonna say? I'm just saying. And she don't need no dustbin timber fake. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's go. First of all, let's maximize this for a minute though.
I used to come home from school. I used to get out of school at 2:20, and I used to make it home in time for a program that would come on ABC Network called the 3:30 movie. Every week or every day there was a different film, I should say, every day. And most days there were musicals.
That reminds me of I don't like in the UK, especially in London, if it's to say, because in up and down the UK is different, yeah. But like, there's a channel called Channel 4, and they would usually have movies. Even to the point where they even had to think a channel dedicated like film forward. You know what I mean? So yeah, like it's interesting to see talking about Pacific time on ABC network. Like, do they still do that these days? Because think about it. Look, I know we've got streaming services here, but do they still do that? And it's different films every single time. Let's go.
So I couldn't wait to get home in time to watch these musicals. And one of the commercials that they were running at that time when I was about 8 or 7 years old was a Dove commercial. There was this lady with dark hair, and it was an all-white background, and she had on all white with like a short, I remember it being like a dress that was mid-thigh.
Bear with me, I was meant to actually do something. I meant to give me a second. I was meant to see something. I was meant to. By the way, if you're a Janet Jackson fan, hit the subscribe button. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. Black Sheriff releases a song that's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to react to that on another channel. Do you know what I mean? On my other channel. So it's good to see that he's back. Or maybe he never left, and I just, you know, bear with me a second. I just need to check if this is working. I got. All right. Yeah. So that is working. This is back on. I ain't making the same mistake I did last time. You know what I mean? The same way, like I usually use my speakers. Do you know what I mean? For the audio, for the music, well, say for the audio. But this time, I said, nah, forget it. Let's keep moving on.
And it was like chiffon material, and it was a A-line dress with like I don't know, like maybe a scarf with it or something. There was this song on it, this melody, da dee dee da dee dee da dee dee da. I remember loving this melody to this song. And I thought, oh my gosh, this song is so beautiful. And I couldn't wait to see the commercial to hear that this song flash forward.
I know she talked about a song and she talked about Flash Forward. I just find it so ironic. Not so ironic. I find it interesting that you can draw on from inspiration from your childhood and bring that into your adulthood. Do you see what I'm going to say? I find that very, very interesting, especially from a creative perspective. Do you understand? Like, because if you think about it, this is not this song was released in 2001, by the way. Yeah, in 2001. You know what I mean? So this wasn't her first rodeo. Like, it'd be different if it was a case of she's in a situation where she's making her first song and this is it. You know what I mean? But no, it's not. Like, this is, he's had hits prior to this. So that's what I find interesting. It's like, why then? Do you know what I mean? Like, why then? Let's keep moving. Let's go.
I don't know how many years, I finally heard this song. I think it was in a store. Found out that this song was by a French composer, Eric Satie.
Oh, he's French.
And the name of the song was Gymnopédie. I flipped when I hadn't heard it since I was a kid. I immediately remembered it, fell in love with it, immediately took it to Jimmy and said, Jimmy, because he's always, every time we start a project.
Now this is what I like. I like. So now it makes sense to why. Do you know what I mean? Because when you haven't heard it in years, do you know what I mean? And the fact that she heard it in a advert or commercial, as Americans like to call it, it's like, it's interesting. You have to think about the times there where you think about it. In fact, when this is pre-social media, so now that I think about it, you know, it kind of makes sense, because it's like you're not. It's like if you're 8 years old, 9 years old, you're not literally going to be on like, wait. In fact, you're not literally going to go to your mom and dad, go to the record store and try and find out the name of that song. Like, first of all, you're hearing it on a commercial or on the TV. So how are you going to, like, unless you're humming the song to the store assistant or whatever, like, and even they may not know, because they literally just probably only there for a paycheck for the weekend or for the week or for the month. Do you know what I mean? So they may not necessarily care about music that way. And then plus there's different releases every week. So yeah, I find it interesting. So I'm glad she's breaking this story down. She needs to do this for more of her other songs. I can't even lie. Like, reacting to the music video is fine, like I've done. But reacting to, like, an artist themselves breaking down the story behind the song, it gives a whole new depth and a whole new feeling and a whole new meaning, to the point I want to listen and watch again. But anyway, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
Project. He would say to me, what are you listening to? What are you into? Let me hear what it is. What are your favorite songs? Da, 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 da. So I would play him stuff from classical to Brazilian music, which I just, I fall head over heels for, still to this day. That was like a major.
See, Brazilian music. Who would have thought that Janet Jackson listens to Brazilian music? Brazilian. These times there, you know what I mean? Like if we took a 2000, 2001, when this song was released, 2001, Brazil were tearing up. Like Brazilian ballers, yeah, they were tearing up the football leagues. What do you mean, like Ronaldo? I'm talking about Ronaldo. R9. How about that? Do you know what I mean? Then we have Rivaldo. Do you know what I mean? I think Ronaldo played for Barcelona and also he played for Real Madrid, funny enough. Then you have Rivaldo. Then you have Roberto Carlos, like the free kick specialist. Like, if you were going to argue who is the best left back in the world, or let's say the best left back of all time, like Roberto Carlos would be up there. I think he would literally be number one, and second would be Ashley Cole. You know what I mean? After Roberto Carlos retired, then that's what I said. Ashley Cole is the best left back in the world. In fact, he's the best. And when you think about it, he actually changed the way left backs are played till this day. If you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't get the credit he deserves. But anyway, because look at Miles Lewis Skelly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no other left back in the world right now, and for England that can play in that position to do what he's doing. And he's only what 17, 18 years old. So that speaks how miles ahead, Miles is right now. But anyway, let's keep it moving now. This ain't about football. This is about Janet Jackson's story time to this song. But I do find it interesting that this is why I like music as well, yeah, because music transcends cultures, it transcends age, it transcends races. Give me a second. All right, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. Let's go. Especially if you're a Janet Jackson fan, especially if you're a music fan. As I was saying before, like I do like the fact that when it comes down to music, it transcends cultures, it transcends races, it transcends ages, and the fact that what I mean. To mention French, the song is French. But, whoa. All right, yeah, I find that interesting. But let's keep it moving. Let's go. And that just shows you she's a music head. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like she was pushed to do music. No, she's a music head. So naturally, you know what I mean? Naturally, you're gonna draw inspiration from certain cultures. Let's keep moving. I'm gonna rewind it for a bit. Let's go.
What are your favorite songs? So I would play him stuff from classical to Brazilian music, which I fall head over heels for. Still to this day, that was like a major influence aside from my family and my cousin Steve.
Wait. Do you see how she gonna casually just throw that in there? Aside from my cousin, my family, wait, whoa, slow down, Janet. Do you know what I mean? Slow down, Janet Jackson. Slow down, Miss Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Slow down. But no, I you know what I mean? The fact that she mentioned that's a major inspiration. It's now making me think I need to react to more Brazilian music. Now, on my other channel, I reacted to a music artist named Anita. So after this live stream, you can go watch my reaction video to that. You know what I'm saying? In fact, that was recommended for me to react to. You know what I mean? So man had to do it still. You know what I mean? Because Anita was featured on Ira Star song, which is a Woman Commando. So that's how I found out about Anita. And it's just so ironic that now Janet Jackson is mentioning, you know what I mean, about Brazil. But I know there's many other Brazilian artists. Leave them in the comment section below and see what we could do. But I think I want to stick to what I'm trying to do with this particular channel. I'm trying to versus the other channel. I'm trying to keep the content like a particular way. Do you see what I'm gonna say? I'm not like it's hard to explain, but you'll see. You know what I mean? Let's keep it moving though.
What are your favorite songs? So I would play him stuff from classical to Brazilian music, which I just I fall head over heels for, still to this day. That was like a major influence aside from my family and my cousin Stevie. Jazz.
Stevie who? Now you're probably wondering which who's Stevie, but Stevie Wonder. You're probably wondering which Stevie, who's Stevie? Yeah, Stevie Wonder. You know, like Stevie Wonder is their cousin, bruv. That is, think about it. Imagine having a family where you have Michael Jackson as your brother, and then you also have Stevie Wonder as your cousin, and Tracy Chapman as your cousin. Huh? And you're talking about musical influences, and obviously, yeah, I said Michael Jackson, but then also because she is literally, I think she's the youngest, so it's like if you're watching your brothers do their thing, like just forget about them being the Jacksons for now. Just put it in your perspective, like your perspective. Imagine you're the youngest in the family. You're the baby in the family. You're seeing your siblings, yeah, your eldest brothers. This is brothers in general. Let's say brothers. They are on the road being successful. You're seeing like fans adore them. They're bringing them money. They're changing how you actually live. Do you know what I mean? Like they're literally. Do you know what I mean? And then on top of that, you're like they bring you into the fold. Do you know what I mean? Where obviously you're not doing anything like that, but they bring you into the fold where you know. Do you know what I mean? I might react to a video where her first appearance on TV or whatever, but like, so you got that, and then you have the influence of now your cousins. Do you know what I mean? Now, obviously, let's be real. As human beings, naturally, we draw close to our cousins. Naturally, it is what it is. When we're kids, it's our cousins that are genuinely our besties. It is what it is. You know what I mean? They're genuinely our besties. So, yeah, like so, especially if the your mom and your aunt or your uncles are very close. Naturally, your cousins, you know what I mean? You're going to be close as well. That tends to naturally happen. Now, I don't know when they found out Stevie Wonder was their cousin or Tracy Chapman, but irrespective of that, imagine you're seeing your cousins being successful, doing their thing. Do you know what I mean? I've got cousins being successful, doing their thing. I'm like, yo, these guys are inspiration. I'm looking at them. I'm like, yo, how you do that? Like, I'm not even asking them how to do it as well. That's the other thing. I'm just watching from afar and be like, hey, I appreciate what they do. I ain't gonna try to step on their toes or anything like that. I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna let them do them. You know what I mean? And then if what we do aligns with each other, and then we need each other's help in any shape, way, or form, then cool, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But that aside, though, and I think that's what Janet Jackson or the Jacksons do with Stevie Wonder. Like I don't know how to explain it, but the point I'm trying to make is I find it interesting how she mainly said Brazilian music is her main inspiration, her major. For her to say that's her major inspiration, credit to her, man. I need to know what Brazilian artist she recommends. That's what I want to know.
Miles Davis, who I got to know a little bit as a young teenager.
Miles Davis, when she got to learn about when she was a young teenager. Why? Because of her brother, Michael Jackson, who was a huge Miles Davis fan. And because of the work Michael Jackson was doing, or especially the Jackson 5 were doing, they were able to meet Miles Davis. Do you see what I'm trying to say? They were able to like this. I listen. I'm just inspired by this already. I'm inspired. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
18, 19, who was so sweet to me. But I fell in love with this song by Eric Satie. Took it to Jimmy, would play him music every time we would start a project that I was into. And he said it would inspire him. And I said to him that I wanted to use this in a song. And aside from him putting the America sample, Ventura Highway, sending me that track, and me writing the melody and the lyrics for the song, he decided to put Eric Satie in it after we did the song, if I remember correctly. Oh my God, it just so warmed my heart. And full circle, after having my baby, I was looking online for toys for him, and I came across this toy that was like a hedgehog, and it played like classical music to help them to fall asleep to. And it was a
Wait. She was pregnant when she did this song. Or is he talking about? I don't, no, it would have been afterwards, after this song was released. So I'm pretty sure. Listen, I don't know the timeline. I ain't trying to know that timeline. I ain't gonna lie. Get me? Let people's personal life be their personal life. The only reason why I mentioned about Stevie Wonder and them, and you know what I mean, it's only because she mentioned it. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go.
stuffed animal. And I bought this hedgehog, played it for him, and he was just maybe a year old. And they didn't tell you what song it was. I turned it on, and it was Gymnopedie by Eric Satie. I could not believe it. He fell in love with this song so much. And then when we would go to Mother's house in LA during the summertime, I think my baby was about maybe 4 years old, 3, 4 years old. My nephew,
No.
London Blue, he's my sister Reeby's grandson. He's my grandnephew. He's an incredible pianist. He asked me, what kind of music does my baby like? Does his cousin like? And I said, he loves this song by Eric Satie called Gymnopedie. And he said, Auntie talks like that. Gymnopedie. I've never heard of that. And he went and picked it up off of his computer. And the next thing I know, in Mother's living, literally, you guys, in Mother's living room, like maybe 10 minutes later, I'm hearing Gymnopedie being played by my grandnephew, London Blue. And my baby's eyes just light up. He goes.
See, I told you what did I tell you about that cousin connection? I told you. Like, what did I say? I told you about that cousin connection. The way she's explaining it. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, obviously, I know he was a baby then, and I don't know how old London Blue was. But the fact is, you have to look at the connection. The connection is like, yo, imagine, like, how would you think about it? If you got a family member that is going out their way to make you happy, yeah, and you obviously you're a baby, so you don't know any better, but you know that feeling that they gave you all those years ago. So let's say you fast forward, you're older, get me, you're close with that particular cousin, right? And sometimes you may not know why you're close to that cousin, but more time is because they cater towards an energy. Like, I don't explain it. They cater towards you, if that makes sense, and you cater towards them. There's a certain type of energy. Like, for example, like sometimes you may not even realize that obviously they may have done something for you that's made you happy, made you feel, you know what I mean, made you feel good. Yeah, like I don't want to talk it from a, like it could be as simple as they shared a toy with you. It could be as simple as that. You know what I mean? You went over to their house or they came up to your house and they shared a toy with you and you were happy. Do you know what I mean? Or they like it's so interesting of how family dynamics actually can be. Like it's so interesting. I'm so intrigued by family dynamics. I'm so intrigued. So yeah, man. Like, look, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah, I like the way she's explaining this as well, and the fact that she's talking about full circle. And I like how she's talking about her son as well. It brings it. It makes it even more wholesome because obviously, yeah, you can talk about the song and the story of the song and keep it strictly about that. But the fact that she can link it to her child as well, do you know what I mean? Because you never know. You never know. You never know. Her son could end up doing music, and we don't know what capacity, but or even if it was to do the entertainment, we don't know at what capacity, but he could end up interpolating that tune as well. You never know. Do you get it? You know what I mean? Like, so now that's part of his childhood. Like because of it's in. You heard what she said. Let's keep moving.
Toward my mother's grand piano, and he's just beaming at his cousin London Blue playing Gymnopedie, which he was in love with. It was so warmed my heart. I'm so mad I didn't film it. I was so in the moment. But you know, those memories sometimes are the best
Facts.
when they're in the mind and in the heart, in the soul. But full circle, and that's one of my baby's favorite songs, and it's one of my favorites from a classical composer, Eric Satie.
Jeez. Shout out to Janet Jackson. Shout out to you watching, especially if you're a Janet Jackson fan. I just find it very I find it very interesting that the way she broke that down and she told that story, the fact that she linked it to her son as well, like it now makes me like I said, it just got me thinking in my mind that like, I can't remember I told Will Smith, but anyway, like it literally has me thinking, yo, imagine like 15 years from now. You know what I mean? You never know that literally, like Esau, or how do you pronounce it? Is it Esau or Esau? Like he can literally, if he's in the entertainment field, you just never know what field he's gonna go into. You know what I mean? But if he was to go into the entertainment field, you never ever know. You never know where, like, if he could interpolate that in any shape or form. Like, there's many ways to interpolate something that from your childhood. There's many ways to interpolate it. So the fact that Janet Jackson interpolated it from, you know what I mean? Like she got Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis to help produce this song, and it, you know what I mean? It's incredible. It's incredible. Like it's absolutely incredible. There's no way you could watch this and not be inspired. I promise you, there's no way you can watch this and not be inspired. Like even if you're not doing music, like even if you're not doing music, let's think about it for a moment. If you're not doing music, you can still be inspired by this. Like I'm not doing music, but I'm inspired by this. It just makes, because obviously I do content creation as well, but it's like it just reminds me of like, right, imagine, like you never know could like what could take you to whatever level you are in life, whatever. So yeah, people listen, I've said enough right now. Clearly, like I have said enough. So what I'm gonna do is, all right, listen. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna read the comments real quick, all right, and then we're gonna get into the next thing right now. Okay, so Davido is trending, yeah. Victor Osimhen is trending. I'm guessing because he probably scored a goal. He has to. Anyway, all right. So the comments say, "This is such a sweet story. OMG." All right. What a truly magical story. Thanks for sharing, Janet. Love this. All right. You see, please do more of these, Jan. Please, for real, for real. Like, please do more because, and I would recommend many artists to do more of these as well, but especially artists from a particular era. Um, but yeah, I feel like this is such a fun thing, like because you just don't know how a song can truly come into place. Like think about it. We can sit here and watch and listen to a song, but we just never know about the true inspiration behind it. Even if you can listen to the lyrics and you can kind of get a gist and an understanding of where this comes from. And yeah, you can get it. Some artists can talk about it in interviews, this, that, and the third, but it's different when you hear it from a perspective, the way that Janet Jackson did it there. There's a different vibe to it. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? There's a different vibe to it. Anyway, let me just sort this out real quick because I just seen. But anyway, now speaking of music, speaking of any, oh, do you know what? Speaking of music, like let's head over to YouTube real quick. Get me. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. So, yeah, we're going to react to. Well, we will react to Blue Lions TV, Chelsea channel, aka DNFC. However, wait, Chelsea and Manchester City fans with banning orders. What is AF me for? I know for real. Like, wait, are we the only ones in the? Are Chelsea fans the only one going to the Club World Cup? Get out of here, man. Allow us, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't cause no trouble, do we? Anyway, focus. All right. So, listen, if you're a 2NE1 fan, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. You know what I mean? Give me a second. I meant to get to the name of the song here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Get me? I'm gonna react to I Don't Care because I do care. You know what I mean? La 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 la. Hey. Anyway. So yeah, if you're a 2NE1 fan, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But yeah, man, listen. This is I'm still new on this journey when it comes to 2NE1. I'm still new on my journey when it comes to K-pop. I will react to some more new K-pop songs. Do not get that twisted. It's just a case of timing and all that stuff there. Let me see. So let's go.
Sorry.
여보세요? 여보세요? 너 지금 뭐해?
너 어디야?
못 온다고? 지금 음악 소리 나는데?
옆에 누구야?
여보세요?
여보세요?
야! 야!
Hey Playboy, it's about time and your time's up. I had to do this one for my girls, you know. Sometimes you gotta act like you don't care. That's the only way we boys learn.
Oh boy. Yeah. I was thinking, are they saying their name? 2NE1. Listen, that's cool. But I like the this part here. What's this all about? What's that? What? Leave it answer the comment below. What's her name? Get me? Because I want to give her a nickname in this particular song. Mystic, whatever her name is. You know what I mean? Because basically in the UK, in this particular newspaper when growing up, there was a I forgot what, I don't even know what you call them, sidekicks, whatever the case may be. But like basically, long story short, do you know what I mean? Growing up, do you know what I mean? If you know, but this person called Mystic Meg. So that's what I want to call her, like Mystic, you know what I'm saying? On a Mystic Meg vibes, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Let's keep moving. Get me? Listen, it's all banter, all right? Don't take it serious. It just banter. Let's go.
Like you don't care. That's the only way we boys learn.
It's the ad-libs. Oh. Tell me why they are playing the mannequin challenge. Why are they playing the mannequin challenge? And I know this wasn't done during the mannequin challenge era. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless, do you know what I mean? But I know this wasn't. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's go. Nah, for real, they're legit playing they're legit doing the mannequin challenge. Like, listen, I've been real with you. On my other channel, I did a reaction video to it was a Christmas train. I forgot the name of the Christmas train, but it's a classic tune, proper classic. And I realized in that video, they were also doing a mannequin challenge in a sense. You know what I mean? So I just find it more interesting that, you know what I mean, they did a mannequin challenge here. Like, because, look, but then it makes me think, okay, why are they doing a mannequin challenge or being still within this music video? Like, what is the story behind it? Like, why? Is it the fact that everything stands still and whatever they're singing about is in reference to that? Like, everything is still. I need to know. Why is this like this? Hang on. So low. Hang on. I gotta make sure this is right because. Give me a second. I need to double check this for real quick. Give me a second. I'll check it on my other device just to look to see. Because I looked here. I'm like, yo, man's looking bare low, bruv. Before it was like at a decent height. Like it was decent, but way too high. Get me? If you know about cinematography and stuff like that, you know there's certain things you need to do. I should have checked that still archive online. I just flang on the thing and just said, you know what? This shall work. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go. Throughout the whole video so far. So someone in the in the comments, please let me know what's the meaning of the song. Obviously the title, it should give it away, but and obviously the intro, I'm guessing this is just a guess, like they're basically trying to say, listen, you gotta act like you don't care, yeah. And the video is an interpretation of, yeah, things may seem like they stay still, but I'm moving forward. Everything stays still is for you, but I'm moving forward. That's what it may look like. That's what it looks like to me. That's my interpretation. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. Let's go. Let's go. Remember, if you're a 2NE1 fan, hit the subscribe button. Share. Let's go.
몰래 한 소개팅 더 이상 못 참을 것 같아 넌 절대 아니라는 수많은 나의 친구 난 너 때문에 친구들까지 다 잃었지만 차라리 홀가분해 너에게 난 과분해 내 사랑이란 믿었는데 오늘도 바쁘다고 말한 너 혹시나 전화해보지만 역시 뒤에선 여자 웃음소리가 들려 Oh no I don't care 그만하대 네가 어디에서 뭘 하던 이젠 정말 상관 안 할게 비켜줄래
Why does it feel like, and listen, they can write, I'm not saying they can't write songs themselves, don't ever get that twisted, but it has that Taeyang essence. If that make, like, when I was first hearing it, when I was first hearing it from the first few seconds, in terms of the hook itself in general, and even hearing the ad libs, it just gives me that Taeyang feel. Like, and I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy to be wrong, but it's good that I can get that in reference as well, because I'm like, even if they don't, even if he didn't write the song, even if he didn't produce the song, it's still a point to make, because obviously, you know what I mean. If you're looking at are these are 2NE1 and Big Bang, are they the first two groups on that label? You know what I mean? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Or is it happen to be like they're the two most successful groups on that? You know, in that, well, aside from Blackpink now, like, I'm not saying this surpassed 2NE1. I'm not saying that, but like, are they literally the first? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, sometimes when you hear music here, right, and you see our artists, and you be like, oh, they must be the first. Now, I'll give you an example, right? Some people may feel like Central C is like the first British artist to cross overseas and stuff like that, but no, he's not. You know what I mean? The first British rap artist. No, look, there's Monet Love. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's one of the first. But then even prior to that, there's Slit Rick. Do you know what I mean? Even though he was born in London, but also raised partly in New York in America. But also, the funny thing is, he actually raps in a British accent. But most people don't want to catch on to that. But that's for another day. But I do want to point this out. Like, who wrote this song? That's what I want to know. Let's go.
있을 때 잘하지 너 왜 이제 와 매달리니 속아준 거짓말만 해도 수백 번 오늘 이후로 내 남자 울리는 bad girl 이제 눈물 한
I am not sorry when I say this, and again, I know I'm making the Big Bang reference, but if I was to listen, hear me out. She could be the G Dragon of the group. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy. Hear me out. Just hear me out for a second, all right? I ain't trying to disrespect. I'm just saying as a reference point, all right? She just kind of reminds me of G Dragon. It's the energy, the way she entered, and even if you think about what she's wearing, name any other artist in K-pop that would wear what she's wearing, like from the glasses to the wrist thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is something that you can picture 100% what G Dragon would wear. Like, if you think I'm lying, then cool. That's your choice. But we all know G Dragon. Well, I don't know him personally, but we know how G Dragon can be, right? So when I say he could potentially, no, not he. When I say this woman is a reference point to G Dragon, is what it is, man. All right.
한 방울 없이 널 비웃어 사랑이란 게임 속 loser 무릎 꿇고 잘못을 뉘우쳐 아니 눈앞에서 당장 꺼져 나 clap your hands to this I don't care 뭐만 할래 네가 어디에서 뭘 하던 이젠 정말 상관 안 할게 켜줄래 이제와
Like that's
울고
smart.
불고
That's smart.
매달리지 마
That ain't for the song. It's smart. It's smart. It's smart. It's smart. You know why? Because they clearly wrote this in mind with performing this live. They clearly because imagine this live. Obviously, they performed this live before, but like I'm just imagining this live. You know what I mean? The song's catchy. The hook is very, very catchy. Very, very, very catchy. It's easy to sing along to. Not only that, that clapping part, I can imagine the crowd literally clapping along to that. And it's such a perfect crowd call response. It's perfect because all right, cool. Listen, when it comes to hooks, yes, you get people singing along, cool, whatever. That's nice. But when you can get the crowd to interact from just a simple movement, like clapping is a simple movement. From when you can do that, hey, listen, I don't care. You know what I mean? They did their thing on this. I can't even lie. They did their thing on this. I will not lie to you. They really did their thing. Let's go. Is that how they did?
I don't care 뭐만 할래 네가 어디에서 뭘 하던 이젠 정말 상관 안 할게 켜줄래 이제와 울고 불고 매달리지 마 You know I don't care I don't care No I just don't care I don't care
I promise you, if there's something I don't care about, this song is gonna be the first song in my head. I just realized something. That was the name of anyway, something personal. Anyway, listen. Yeah, so listen. Listen. This is gonna be literally the first song that's popping in my head when I don't record the song. I don't care. I don't care. Oh man. All right, listen, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. All right, so let's see what the comments are saying real quick. We didn't know 2NE1 was nailing mannequin challenge 6 years ago. You see? What did I say? I literally said that. I literally said they're doing the mannequin challenge. I literally said that. All right, 2004, I'm still watching. I missed 2NE1. I don't care. Well, I do care. Anyway, friend, hey 2NE1. Hey, 2NE1 is this band and me. Cause I don't care. I hear it. Reality inside my heart. Crying in the club right now. That was 7 years ago. Let's get to a more. Let's see what people say most recently. Who's here 2025? Me. One of my favorite 2NE1 2025. All right, so I do care. This song is one favorites, and I am still new to listening to anyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still new. And look, I will. Like, this is the great thing about authenticity. You know when you know where you are. You know where you are in your life. You ain't got to fake nothing. You can't fake the funk. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake the funk. Yeah. If you're not new to this, cool. Get me? If you are new to this, be true to this. You know what I mean? Like on some real thing, like on some real thing. Oh my days, I just made a mistake right now. Doesn't matter. I do care. I do care. Oh, whoa. I listen. Tune. I listen. I'm gonna keep it moving now, cause I just realized how long I've been on stream still. All right. So we're gonna GD&TOP. What was it? What was the name of it? I think it was this one. Yeah, it's that one. All right. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Like right now, I'm gonna react to some GD&TOP from Big Bang. Get me, G-Dragon and Top from Big Bang. Don't go home. So yeah, don't go home. Stay on stream because right now this is what we're gonna react to. I'm so glad that I made reference to G-Dragon. Let me know the name of that artist in that in the 281 song for I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I listen. Because like I said, the person that runs with G-Dragon, let me know what her name is. You know what I mean? Let me know if she got solo work out there as well. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to find out about particular artists and be like, all right, cool. Boom. You know what I mean? Let's go.
I was in a bad place. Young Women's Trust helped kickstart my career as a voiceover artist. So this isn't an actor. This voice is mine. From women like me to cocoa-growing communities.
Hold on, straight up. All right, let's go. Head us subscribe. Let's go. This is why I said it before. Big Bang, Ostisano GD, and it's Top. And I believe Top, ironically, is now in Squid Games too, right? But anyway, so I just feel like this is why they need to be in movies. You're giving signals that you should be in the movies because that's the Warner Bro logo or similar to the logo. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You ain't got a Warner Bro, but let's go. The GD&TOP show, don't go home. That part, that's interesting. That you see this intro. Hold on. For some reason, just like, listen, this is just again a reference point. This reference point, I don't even know if you know, but like in the 80s and the early 90s, the way that the title of TV shows would be, it would genuinely be that. You know what I mean? For example, the Cosby Show. That's the first show that literally came into my mind when I saw that. When I saw this part just pop up, it literally reminded me of that. And look, it says show. I didn't even just clock that it says show, and that says duh. Like I didn't even clock that until now. So anyway, like I said, the Cosby Show, right? That's the first thing that came to mind. Like, I promise you, this is great to see. All right.
Hey yo, turn turn it up 어색한 분위기는 싫어 시계침 소리가 원래 저리도 커서 감옥에 침 넘어가는 소리만 들려 뭐랄까.
Hey, listen, hear me out. It's still not too late for them to do the GD&TOP show. I'm just saying, would you watch that? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Even if it was just like a mini, like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, even if it was like 12 minutes. But anyway, I'm joking. It needs to be more than 12 minutes. But, like, for real, I feel like they can still do something. They can still do a show. Obviously, I want the whole of Big Bang to do a movie. That's a different vibe. But I'm just looking at this, and I'm like, yo, the way he's like animated here, the way he's animated, the way Top is animated, the way that you see the animation, I think they call it annotations, like with the bubbles and stuff like that. That the creativeness is amazing. Let's go.
Ayo, turn it up 어색한 분위기는 싫어 시계침 소리가 원래 저리도 커서 감옥에 침 넘어가는 소리만 들려 뭐랄까. Look, baby 난 그저 너와 아침을 맞고 싶어 오늘 이 밤이 다가기 전에 둘만의 secret party. 근데 넌 like Cinderella 12시 땡치면 집에 갈라 해. 혼자인 밤은 길어 calling up 너의 부모님 get hurt. 센 척하지만 맘에 걸려 SOS 진도는 말야.
These guys, man. These guys. Let's go.
분위기는 싫어 시계침 소리가 원래 저리도 커서 감옥에 침 넘어가는 소리만 들려 뭐랄까. Look, baby 난 그저 너와 아침을 맞고 싶어 오늘 이 밤이 다가기 전에 둘만의 secret party. 근데 넌 like Cinderella 12시 땡치면 집에 갈라 해. 혼자인 밤은
Like, I'm liking this vibe, man. Like, you know what? Yeah. Do you reckon? If I leave your answer to comments below, what's your favorite GD&TOP song? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they're just on a different level, man. Like, there's some, because obviously, yes, they're in a group together, Big Bang. Like, we know this already, but to be able to create like hits, you know what I mean? Where at the end of the day, hold up. Where, like, at the end of the day, like, when it comes down to it, like, doing hits is a different, yeah, making hits. Not everyone can make a hit. Think about it. But they've made hits after hits after hits after hits together, just as a duo. Let that sink in for a minute. Then let's go.
calling up 너의 부모님 get hurt. 센 척하지만 맘에 걸려 SOS 진도는 말야. 오히려 잠깐 나와 이러지 취해 나 어지러워 잠이 들어. 집에 가지마 baby 너에게 줄 선물이 없는데 오늘은 집에 가지마 baby yeah. 나 실수 하지 않아요 sweetheart.
These two, man. They're levels, man. I appreciate these type of songs, man, and these type of visuals, because like especially these type of visuals, they're having fun. I don't think you like obviously I do think you understand, but like I feel like the level of fun that they are having, you know what I mean? Like name another artist, so name another duo that you know that is similar. Like no, I'm being honest here. Name another duo that is similar in K-pop like this. Yeah, that you could say they were inspired by GD&TOP. Leave the answer in the comments below because I would like to react to their content as well. Like I'm not even playing around with you. I'm not just doing it to be sinister or whatever the case may be. I'm literally doing it because like I said, I like music. Yeah, and if there's anything I've learned about music, it's the fact that when you look at inspirations or where that came from or that, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to see what is the next generation or GD&TOP. I mean, yes, they're still here, thankfully. But, like, we need to see, like, if, for example, we know there's no BTS without Big Bang. You know what I mean? We know there's no Blackpink without 2NE1. We know this, right? We 100% know this. Do you know what I mean? Like, and obviously I only named those for now, but like in terms of a duo, it's very rare for me. I'm still new to the K-pop world. I'm still new. Like, it's very rare to come across a duo, let alone like solo. You will find solos here and there, but like to find a duo is very rare. You know what I mean? Especially rapping. You know what I mean? And having fun like this, for me, it's rare. So if you know any, let me know in the comments below. Let's go.
내일이면 어차피 가잖아 늦었어 위험해져 자기야 아니야 별뜻 없이 네 걱정돼 그래 누가 잡아가면 어떡해 긴 이 밤이 황홀한 별들의 잔치 어떤 뭣도 막을 수 없죠 하나가 된 느낌 그대로 멈춰 Hey, I can't let you go 너와 잠시라도 떨어질 수 없어 억지로 참지 말아줘 집에 가지마 baby 너에게 줄 선물이 여기 있는데 오늘은 집에 가지마 baby yeah. 나 실수 하지 않아요 sweetheart Baby take my hand Don't be afraid me Just stay together 널 만난 후로 처음이야 집이 염해서 그만하지만 있어
Hey, what we saying? Top for hey, listen, I ain't gonna create no yeah, I'm just gonna say this. Hit me. Would you let me not alright, listen. Look, you know what's on my mind, right? They've created the visuals for it for you to understand what I'm literally thinking. You get me? I ain't trying to cause no trouble here. You get me? I'm not. But come on, man. Like, it's obvious. Like, it's obvious what I want to say, but I can't say it for particular reasons. You know what I'm saying? Especially knowing what's going on in, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you understood what I meant and what I said, then you get it. I know I sound like I'm talking madness, yeah, but sometimes you got to speak in cold and speak in madness for you to really understand. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
휴대폰 진동 안 좋은 징조 수인종 딩동 미안한 신호 빙고 확신을 도와주긴 여백에 길어서 말로 둘러대게 이 세상 가장 예쁜 피앙세 푸른 초원 님과 함께 Wall and wide 하지만 속태 자기 묻지 말 아예 못해 Yeah you know what I mean 이거 설명하긴 어려워하긴 비려보면 얘기 조명을 낮추고 너와 시선을 맞추죠 꽉 잠긴 단추도 살짝 풀고 입이 마르고 문은 잠그고 집에 가지마
Right, listen. Hold on. That's swag. Hey, that swag hits different. I can't. Whoa, no Diddy. Hey, listen, that swag was different. Hold on. 오늘은 집에 가지마 baby yeah. 나 실수하지 않아요 sweetheart 모두가 잠든 밤 혼자 듣는 건 싫어 저다 밑에 숨어서 달콤한 속삭임을 해
Want a hot tip for instant?
That led on to the next tune that was the song I reacted to before. So did I react to this in reverse? That's what it may have seemed like, but I'm just from the platform I got the sources that I got them from. You know what I mean? It seemed like that song was before this song. Yeah, that song towards the end was before. That's what that seemed like. So. But yeah, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's go. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's see what the comments are saying real quick. All right, so the translation. Let's translate this. Let's read the comments. The group that Korean love, cherish, recognize, and wait for the most. G-Dragon is a genius and romantic. Okay, let's keep it moving. K-pop have reached unfathomable levels of global fame, but the quality will never be as good as these times. I think this is the cutest song MV that I've ever watched or seen. Do you think so? GD&TOP was so cute in this MV. Listen, I'm just reading the comments. Do you know what I mean? But I'm still gonna say no, did he? Excuse me. All right, so this is 14 hours ago. This GD's expressions are very funny. Yeah, do you see what I mean about like with the other woman in to anyone, the way the facial expressions, the energy, that's who she oh, this is a long read. I won't even lie to you. Whoa. What? Oh, it's the lyrics still. Anyway, just put, it is great to see these visuals. Side note, they really should do the GD and top. Do you know what I mean? They really should do a GD and top show. Like, you know what I mean? They really should. But do you know what? I feel like sometimes in life, sometimes you can have an idea then, and sometimes if the idea doesn't formulate properly, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. We will get on to other stuff. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. Let's go. My name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust. When it comes to all things reaction, so hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Right now, I'm going to react to some old school Kendrick Lamar called "She Needs Me." So let's react to that right quickly. You hear me? Let's go.
This is how I use the Google Pixel 9 to capture my adventures.
One time, reporting live, Compton, California. She go to work, she go to school, her body smooth, no tattoos, type of girl that make your mother feel comfortable. My pops love her too, she's compatible, she's independent, she handle her business, she believe in God, and no other religion, never hit competition. When it comes to her friends, she's dependable, she set her own trends, a confidant, a mediator.
You see? Listen. There's a pattern when it comes to particular artists that I particularly like. This is one of them. Let's go.
So sweet, every flavor. Just a conversation with her doing you a favor. Look at her hips. I wanna be a pager. Conservative, affirmative. Actually, she.
Man said, Kendrick really said, look at her hips. I want to be a pager. Alright, listen. I won't lie to you. That was a corny bar. But it is what it is, man.
She relaxing in sweats and Barbie pins. The beauty of her, a blind man can see. A true queen, and she needs me. 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 The beauty of her, swear to God, a blind man can see. A true queen, and she needs me.
That girl is smoking, and can you believe that I'm her focus? It ain't hard to see she got me open. Together we are roller coasting.
5 years later, an accountant major, work at a firm, abundance of paper. She got a career, she look in the rear. View mirror her for Mercedes.
All right. Listen, I'm listening to this, and you know what I'm realizing? If like his tone and his flow is very similar to Pusha T. Now, I'm not saying he's jacking someone's style or jacking Pusha T style or flow or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is I do find it how it's interesting how Pusha T and in fact not even just Pusha T, the Clips and Kendrick Lamar have something they're gonna be releasing. I don't even know if it's gonna be this year. I hope it is, but do you know what I mean? If we get that collaboration this year, hey, listen, just prepare for social media to be taken over in a storm that you could never even imagine. Like, if you think that him trending when it came to the whole beef and the Kendrick drop, and if you thought that was watch when Kendrick releases that tune, or when Pusha T or the Clips release that tune, you know what I mean? And if it's produced by Pharrell, listen, listen. Let's go.
That she can steer. Private ball, executive meetings, consecutive trips, vacation on weekends. Dior Rican through her Prada dress. Probably the holy product of a pure success. Got a promotion, now she owned the building. Headed to the top, like she owned the building. Real estate, property. She don't tend to stake, only one mouth to feed.
I like that. I like the way he broke that down. Like, and even if you start listening from the beginning of the song, he literally giving you a journey of one of, let's just say, a type of woman that he's obviously attracted to, right? But at the same time, it's the case of that journey of that woman. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I think it's great the way that he's done this. He literally, you know, when we talk about storytelling, this literally is storytelling. That literally is storytelling. Literally. Let's go.
Funded a youth center, invested in some stock, double what she put in, then bought a restaurant. Oh, what a girl, how great life can be. And though she got the world, she needs me, she needs me, she needs me, she needs me, she needs me. Oh, what a girl, wonder how life can be. And though she got the world, she needs me.
Okay.
So y'all don't understand me. My plan B is to win your hearts before I win a Grammy. Kendrick Lamar.
My plan is to win your heart before I win a Grammy. And now he's got 22 Grammys. Do you understand what's going on? He is for the culture. He is for the art. Listen, you have to understand and you have to appreciate Kendrick Lamar. You have to appreciate. Think about it. This is before he won a Grammy, by the way. This is before he won any Grammy, let alone 22 Grammys, let alone 5 Grammys for, like, arguably the best diss song to ever exist. Which, funny enough, I still think Euphoria is better than Not Like Us. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I think Meet the Grahams is better than Not Like Us. And I'm not just saying that. I'm just talking about the things that have been literally said in both of these, especially Euphoria. Like, if you listen to it, like, again, it's storytelling. But at the same time, even with Meet the Graham, again, it's storytelling, but it's very eerie. But aside from the diss songs, the point I'm trying to make is, like, as a music artist, obviously, yes, I know you want to win the most prestigious award. But the fact that he said that, come on, man, you got to give him credit where it's due. If you don't give him credit where it's due, you're jealous. Like, you're really jealous. Because he could have easily just said, I want to win a Grammy for this. Or I want to, like, even, and he said, if I don't win a Grammy for a song like this, then I'll switch it up and do something what everyone else is doing around that time. He could have easily said that. You know what I mean? And even then, that's still it's like being fake, but also being real, because it's like, I told you this is what I want to do anyway. But, like, I like the growth. You know what I mean? I like the growth. Let's go.
Words like a sword in the hands of a Spartan, marching on Rosecrans and Compton. You can't cause conflict or corrupt my spirits. I'm on point like Period. I've been there and gone before.
Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, when I say this guy is like different levels, he is different levels. Like, you need to understand, when it comes down to certain artists, like, he literally just told you, I want to win your heart before I win a Grammy. he done that. He won. Like, even if you think about, aside from him winning how many Grammys before he won 5 Grammys for Not Like Us, he still won our hearts because he won the battle, right? Like he won the battle. Like if you're talking about winning, like when the hearts in the rap battle, you're winning the hearts, the minds, whatever. You're winning that. Like that's just facts, right? Now here's the thing. Like the fact that he mentioned about conflict, the fact that he mentioned he's still going to be on point regardless of any conflict, and he's basically saying you can't throw him off game. He's always going to be on point. I promise you, why did Kendrick Lamar have to battle Drake? Matter of fact, why did Drake have to poke the bear? No, did he? Like, why did Drake have to? Anyway, forget all that. Let's keep moving. But listen to what he says, though.
Me, Kendrick Lamar, words like a sword in the hands of a spard, marching on Rosecrans and Compton. You can
word like a sword. Like, listen. I'm gonna just replay it one more time. I'm gonna put the caption up so you can hear, you can read what he's actually saying and hear it, because this is almost like it's prophetic. That's the only way I can explain it, because there's no way I'm hearing this now, and I promise you this is literally the first time, right? Because I've listened to Kendrick Lamar since the Section 80 days. So I feel like when it comes down to Kendrick Lamar, there's no way you can listen to this and think he's not prophetic. You can't. Like, how does this connect? Why does this connect? Let's go.
See, y'all don't understand me. My plan B is to win your hearts before I win a Grammy. Kendrick Lamar, words like a sword in the hands of a spard, marching on Rosecrans and Compton. You can't cause conflict or corrupt my spirits. I'm on point like period. I've been there and gone before you get near it. Ooh wee, that boy remind me of a young Martin Luther, the way he pieced up troopers to round up shooters like Malcolm X did. I stand for what I believe in. Family, God, and honor. From Chicago, my daddy and my mama came to Compton to accomplish one thing: raise the king, reign.
Listen.
Supreme name Kendrick. I ain't lying, to stand for king, and I am one. My unborn son and grandson will live royal, from the coochie to the soil. The meek shall inherit the earth. Well, I had this world since birth. Feel the good kids' hunger. The Crips make strong, the Pyrus make stronger. Muscle in my heart, staring with the eyes of Mozart and tell him I'm the genius. Do my Dougie and grab my penis, cause I means this with all my soul. And you can't control greatness unless you hating with the heart of Satan. But even that can't stop it. Nigga, get out my wallet and...
What did he say? Listen, he's telling you everything.
Put passion in your logic, passion in your life. The passion of my Christ is in me. And if you said that, you may offend me. Damn, that boy good. Brightest Thomas Edison, but Gucci manhood. He stood alone for so long, prolonged his whole career. But now he's here, you can shoot shots, so cheer, cause I am.
Kendrick.
What are the lessons?
Getting really, really focused.
No, the lesson is, yes, we're going to have to really, really focus and understand that Kendrick is one of the greatest rap time. It's not even like, listen, even if we do it in errors, cool. But like, now you're literally going to have to talk about Kendrick Lamar as in a barbershop, for example. You know, the barbershop conversation, be like, who the top 5, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to put Kendrick in that debate. You're literally going to have to. Like, obviously, you're going to mention Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Jadakiss. Those are usually the top 5 names mentioned when it comes down to top 5, right? But now you're going to have to be like, maybe remove Biggie. Maybe. Like, and replace that with Kendrick. Or maybe that's a bit unfair. Maybe remove Jadakiss and we don't know. That the debate can go on. Maybe remove Jay-Z. That the debate can go on, yeah. But the reality of what I'm trying to say here is this: when you witness the growth of an individual, especially an artist, you only have to appreciate how far they've come, and you never know how far they're going to go. Because I promise you, as a Kendrick Lamar fan, I never in my life expected or saw the way this situation went in terms of the diss song with against Drake. You know what I mean? Like I didn't expect it to be like I knew he would win, right? I knew Kendrick would win. And obviously I'm gonna say that because he's my favorite MC. Like he's one of my favorite MCs. I'm gonna say it naturally. But at the same time, like I don't know Drake as much. When I say that, I'm saying he's never really been himself. So that's how I knew Kendrick would win. Do you know what I mean? So like when I listen to this and I listen to that last segment, it's a prime example of greatness. Like he literally lets you know my plan B is to win your hearts before winning the Grammy. He literally told you words are like swords, sparring. Like, listen, you literally cannot make this up. Like, I'm just impressed right now. I'm in awe. Like, what's going on? Like, what is going on? Anyway, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so it said it's beautiful. All right, no, let's read the first one. I swear Kendrick's old songs make you want to believe that you can accomplish your dreams. Wow, such an inspiration. You can hit his hunger on this one, see? It's beautiful to hear a song about an educated, successful woman instead of a bad beat. You know what I mean? All right, so someone put, it's a bit of a long read. This is a very long read. But it says, I'm giving Kendrick his flowers now. Once this man fulfills his purpose and God forbid, you know what I'm saying? We know it. People will come back to his old stuff and realize how prophetic and legendary he really is. I told you, prophetic. Yeah. I met this man back in 2011 in a month after Section 80 came out. That's the era where I learned of Kendrick Lamar, right? He had a signing at SF2 on the south side of Houston. I was 15 years old at the time. K-Dot, Absol, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, and Dave Free were all there with a Chevy Tahoe rental truck full of clothes and shoes. Surprisingly, only a small niche of people knew who Kendrick was at the time. You really had to be a music fanatic to know about Section 8 at the time. Hey, then I'm a music fanatic. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm a music fanatic. And it's funny. How did I find out about Section 80? It's got me thinking. Oh, word? UMG most to stay discovery denied. A W for Drake. Is that what that is? Is what it is, then is what it is. Let's see what goes. Let's see what happens. But I may react to another thing. Let's see. I don't really care about all that for now. Let's just focus on this. Dude was nicest cat I've ever met. He didn't let his new profound fame get to his head. He even let my boy freestyle for him. We all took pictures of Kendrick outside the SF2 meetup when he was getting ready to leave. The fact that he wasn't in a rush to leave and actually conversed with us while taking pictures and was ultimately what made me respect him even more. It's very eerie in a way to know that one point in his life he could walk anywhere and no one would bat an eye. Now the fact that he's widely critically acclaimed as the most prolific artist of this generation, won a multiple Grammys, defeated one of the biggest artists in a rap battle, and performing at the Super Bowl, all while dropping a surprise album and multiple masterpieces. I can honestly say, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm proud of this young man. This should be an ultimate concrete proof that dreams is possible. If a kid from Compton can make it to be one of the biggest rap artists in the world, what's stopping you from becoming the biggest at what you do? Facts. And like it was a long read, but it was absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Let's see what people are saying most recently. That was a recent one as well, funny enough. 2025 still here. Who's here? 2025. Need to come back to this song every once in a while. All right, so the whole song about a woman like this is great to hear, but the second part is super you know what I mean? It's super prophetic. Super. Alright, speaking of super prophetic, in case you didn't know, Will Smith has an album called Based on a True Story. I meant to react to it last time, but I'm here now. I will react to it now. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust Name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. So yeah, I'm gonna react to Will Smith's new album based on a true story. And the funny thing is, there's like Will Smith, you know, he called up Kendrick, Lamar, and Jay-Z for advice and literally told him more or less to be himself. So that's what we're gonna react to right now. So bear with me as I try and search this. Get me. Get me. But yeah, man, hit the subscribe button, the notification. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, this is the intro, but yeah. This is the intro, by the way.
Will Smith is cancer. Oh, you can't cancel no icon. He walk around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince. Who the fuck Will Smith think he is? And that boy damn crazy how he raising them kids.
What?
No, he is. Yes, he is. No, he is. Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did.
What?
I mean, Will Smith used to be cool.
He's still the shit. He can fit your whole house in his pool.
Hey, listen, I don't think you understand. Will Smith is playing all those characters. Do you know what I mean? Imagine his Eddie Murphy thing. I'm doing, I say Eddie Murphy. Who's the pioneer of that? Let me know in the comments below. Like, it's so interesting in him playing all those characters. And obviously, I know some people are going to say what they want to say, but you get me? No one says anything about Martin, do they? Get me? Okay, Martin Lawrence. But with that said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But I'm glad this is the intro. Get me? It's like, and I'm talking about Barbershop. The interlude, the intro is called Barbershop. Do you know what I mean? And it's featuring obviously DJ Jazzy Jeff and B Simone. Of all people, B Simone. Who would have thought? Let's go. But yeah.
Will Smith is cancer. Oh, you can't cancel no icon. He walk around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince. Who the fuck Will Smith think he is? And that boy damn crazy how he raising them kids. No, he is. Yes, he is. No, he is. Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did. I mean, Will Smith used to be cool.
And do you see how he's got the person in the chair just filming? Like, it's actually a depiction of how barbershops would be now. If you're in a barbershop and you're seeing arguments, or not even it's arguments, it's like, talk, in a barbershop talk. You know what I mean? It could be a bit heated at times. If you know, you know. But like, get me? It's all, you know, it's all good vibes regardless. But like, what was I gonna say? So I feel like it's interesting because we're in the era we're living in. Like, that's exactly what's happening. You know, oh, this is about to go viral. So you turn on your phone, or someone turns on their phone, they turn on the camera and start filming. So that's interesting that he's got that depiction of that person. I feel like Will Smith to do everything for this album, like every one of them. I know it might be like, even if it's not like in the official video, but like a skit for a song, at least that. Like, I don't think people understand. Yeah, Will Smith is a comedian as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't think people really understand. Like, he's always been that guy. Like, yeah, he's done action movies, he's done this and that, but reality is he's been and I think that's why some people don't take him as serious, but here's what it is. Let's go.
Still the shit. He can fit your whole house in his pool.
I don't know. I mean, he rich, but he ain't rich. Boy, I don't even remember the last flick he did.
You don't remember Aladdin? What about Men in Black?
Yeah.
I know your badass squad Bad Boys. I know you remember that.
What's the soundtrack?
I heard he down bad.
I heard he won the Oscar, but he had to give it back.
And you know they only made him do that shit because he's black. He don't need it. He the first to win a Grammy for rap. That's a fact.
He put all of Philly on his back.
Bottom line, y'all, Will Smith is whack.
I mean, he rich, funny, and sexy too. You Jada Pinkett next to you.
Him and Jada both crazy, girl. What you talking about? You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is not the first time of me listening to the album, because I did listen to it, you know what I mean? Like yesterday, right? But obviously I'm reacting to it as well. So don't get it twisted. I have to react to it because it's the Fresh Prince. Like, you know what I mean? It's literally the Fresh Prince. So it's like end of the day, yeah, I just feel like there's certain people, like there's certain I don't know how to explain it, man. It's great to see these type of vibes. You know what I mean? It's really great to see these type of vibes. Because obviously, what was the whole point? It's just the mention of the Oscars and what happened at the Oscars. Then he mentioned, you better keep Will Smith's name on your mouth. Anyway, I'll remind that for a bit. Let's go.
It's sexy too. You wish you had a Jada Pinkett next to you.
Him and Jada both crazy, girl. What you talking about? You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
You talking shit. But if he came right now, you'd be like, come in, Mr. Smith, would you please sit down?
Hell nah. I'd be like, come get a fade, cause all your haircuts I seen on the big screen been lame.
Boss, come and get a fade. Get me a fade. You know what I mean? A fade and then a fade. Hey, boss. I don't think people understand how much of a lyricist Will Smith actually can be. Like, hey, listen, it's up to you if you want to disrespect Will Smith or not. That's up to you. But me personally, I listen. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. Now, let's go.
You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
You talking shit. But if he came right now, you'd be like, come in, Mr. Smith, would you please sit down?
Hell nah. I'd be like, come get a fade, cause all your haircuts I seen on the big screen been lame.
One thing's for sure, you can't call him lazy.
I ain't trying to call him lazy, I'm calling the nigga crazy. One classic album, what that make him Jay-Z? Jay-Z plus movies and TV.
Look, he's still the GOAT.
The rappers of Jay-Z, man. Listen.
One classic album, what that make him Jay-Z? Jay-Z plus movies and TV.
Look, he's still the GOAT. Bad Boys came in first.
I don't like his damn music. That nigga don't fucking hurt.
He gon' drop a new record like we all gon' forget. He need to take another year and untangle some shit.
Oh my.
Who the fuck Will think he is? He only...
That bar. He needs to take another year and untangle some ish. As in the entanglement. Like, and listen. Call it what you want, yeah, but you can't hate on Will Smith. You can't hate on the Fresh Prince. This isn't even Will Smith. This is the Fresh Prince. This is the Fresh Prince. I do not care. This is the Fresh Prince. Get me? Not Will Smith.
Only still relevant because of his kids.
No, he is.
Yes, he is.
No, he
yes,
is.
he is, and I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did.
Oh, shit. Come in
Mr. Smith. Would you like to sit
Because
down?
of his Oscar.
Sit down.
Alright, listen. Will Smith is a G. I don't care. He's a G. He's a G for that. He is a G. What tune is this? Craig David and T.Y. Savage. I've been meaning to react to that, but on my other channel. You better keep his name out of you. Alright. Let's see. Exactly. He says to humor never. Do you know what I mean? I don't think people understand. Anyway, I give Will his credit for fully embracing the modern day media, social media, and not take himself so seriously. I remember when he first came to YouTube and is working with a lot of big content creators. And I ain't never gonna forgive for that ish he did. You know what I mean? We're also cussing in his rap. Brings me back to Eminem, because Eminem said Will Smith ain't got a cuss in his record to sell records, but I do, so F him and F you too. The reason why he didn't cuss in his records is because he was trying to literally, like he said it in one interview, it's because of, I think it's because of his grandma or mom or something like that. So when you think about it from that context, yeah. This is the Fresh Prince. Should do more skits for his album. You know what I mean? He should most definitely do more skits for his album, 100%. But let's keep it moving. We're gonna continue on. Obviously, so we listened to that. Now we're gonna listen to the next song, which is "You Look For Me." You look for me.
Lottie-dottie, I like to party.
And look, didn't I mention about Slick Rick earlier? What did I mention? Alright, people need to pay some homage to Slick Rick. Alright, get me, South London, born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Because that reference there, Lottie Dottie, I like to party. That reference is the most referenced bar in hip hop history. No one can't tell me nothing. No one can't tell me nothing. Lottie Dottie, come on, man. I like to party.
But not by myself, though. I came with somebody. Me and Jeff, like Jordan and Scotty, spend a lot of time with the Sheikhs and with the Saudis. You know, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Gifts coming like Ferraris and Bugatti. Jada got my D.
Stunting. Hey, man, it's stunting.
DMs hot with bodies. Yeah. Oh, you looking for me? I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. Somebody said you looking for me. I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. You decided to instigate it and now you got me, I'm motivated. Take a beat, I'm spitting heat, I'm on fire, incinerated. I'm way too calculated for me to ever get dominated. If I was you and I saw me, I see why you be aggravated. Took a lot, I'm...
Listen.
I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. You decided to instigate it and now you got me, I'm motivated. Take a beat, I'm spitting heat, I'm on fire, incinerated. I'm way too calculated for me to ever get dominated. If I was you and I saw me, I see why you be aggravated. Took a lot, I'm back on top, y'all gonna have to get acclimated. Won't stop, my still hot even though I won't get nominated. Personal life with my wife, mind your business is complicated. All that matters is...
We would mind our business if you just don't tell us. How about that? Like, Mr. Smith, we would mind our business if you don't tell us. We don't need to know. Matter of fact, I'm so glad that the red table doesn't exist anymore because she was putting the business out there like that. And listen, whatever floats your boat is floats your boat, and however you live your life is how you live your life. Get me? However, you told us. You put it in your book, for a matter of fact. So look, people are gonna judge, all right? You know what I mean? Like seriously, Mr. Will Smith, please don't tell us your business then. Please. Don't get me, please. And we will keep your wife out of your mouth. Out of our mouth. You know what I mean? Let's go. No, in all seriousness though, like when you think about the context of everything, like everyone is only talking about Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, like their whole marriage situation because of them putting it out there like that. You know what I mean? And that's not to say that people should talk on it, but the way that they were doing, it's like naturally we live in social media era, so naturally that's what's going to happen. People are going to say whatever was on their mind in regards to that. So if they disagree with how they're moving, for example, the whole entanglement situation, like, come on, man. But anyway, I ain't gonna say too much. Let's go.
The fact that I'm still getting compensated cash. I've been on my grind for a very long
time.
I've been on your mind for a very long time. Yeah, you got your life, but your life ain't like mine. Looking for me, you can find me where the light shine.
You looking for me? I'm not hard to find
where the light shine. for me? I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. Somebody said you looking for me. I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find.
iPhone 16, built for Apple Intelligence. Pick up with O2 from under £44 a month.
All right, next is the Reverend. This is just the interlude from what I remember. Because then obviously the next song after that actually does go into the thing. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Give me a second. I need to do something real quick. I should do it after. Hold on, no, I'll do it now. But yeah, man, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust Name Can Trust when it comes to all things reaction. Like I said, we're going to react to we're going to continue reacting to Will Smith's album. This is the interlude for the album, The Reverend Rave Sermon. It's actually quite interesting how this album is like 20 years in between his previous album. 20 years. Like 20 years. No, 20 years. Like, come on, man.
Brothers and sisters of the congregation, today's sermon is called Rave in the Wasteland. Now when I say wasteland, I'm not talking about some barren desert, some foreign land. I'm talking about that interior wasteland. I'm talking about that place inside where we are most terrified. I'm talking about that place where we are most confused and disillusioned. That place we slip into when our lives fall apart. That place where we least trust God. When I say rave in the wasteland, I'm talking about a new way to be with our adversities, obstacles, and challenges. I'm talking about a new mindset toward these hard times. When I say rave in the wasteland, I'm talking about conjuring the spirit of joy in the face of our greatest difficulty. When I say rave, I'm talking about looking into the eyes of the dragon and say, not today. Brothers and sisters, let us call forth the energies of gratitude and celebration. And I say, my beloveds, let the rave begin.
See, listen, now we're going to react to the actual song Rave in the Wasteland by Will Smith, aka The Fresh Prince. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's keep it moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We going to church tonight. We going to work tonight. We making it burn tonight. Oh, you gonna learn tonight. We in the heart of the revelation. This is the elevation. 144,000. We have been chosen to lead the awakening. Come to the altar. Changing the culture. Walking on water. Parting the oceans. Stop the drama now. Drop the armor down. However you living now, all's forgiven now. This is a new day. This is the new way. Part of the new game. There's no shame. We got a room full of sinners reaching for the Holy Ghost. Hey, stand up now. Wake up now. Hands up now. Rage up now. There's a rave in the wasteland, baby. There's a rave in the wasteland. There's a rave in the wasteland, baby. There's a rave in the wasteland. Brothers and sisters, reach inside. Get a hold of all them things that's no longer serving you. And now reach out, turn them over. We're gonna turn them over. All that you seeking is hidden inside of you. This is the prophecy, don't let them.
I like that. It said all of what you're seeking is already inside of you. I like that bar. I like that bar. I like that bar. I like that bar.
Now reach out, turn them over. We're gonna turn them over. All that you seeking is hidden inside of you. This is the prophecy, don't let them lie to you. The heat of the moment, this is the road that leads to atonement. They don't control it, we are the owners. I'm trying to rage, I'm bringing the party to break the chains, light the flames, take the reins. The fire's in your veins, taking off my armor, stopping all the drama, loving even harder. No shame, we got a room full of sinners, reaching for the Holy Ghost. Hey!
You know what's funny? Why do I picture like his daughter Willow Smith like making a song like this? You know what I mean? Maybe you drew inspiration from it. I don't know. Let's go.
Stand up now, wake up now, hands up now, rage up now. There's a wave in the wasteland, baby. There's a wave in the wasteland. There's a wave in the wasteland, baby. There's a wave in the wasteland. Now to all my peoples, there's only two things I know for certain. You either trust the Lord or you don't. And if you don't, good luck.
For real, there's only two things. Either trust in the Lord or you don't. And if you don't, good luck. I hear it. I fully hear it. Fully. I fully hear it. I fully hear it. I fully hear it. You hear me? I fully hear it. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Will Smith for this one, man. Honestly. There's a wave in the wasteland, baby. There's a wave in the wasteland. Wave in the
I've been a desperado.
So now we're going to react to Will Smith's tune Bulletproof featuring Jack Ross. That part there, when I first heard it, I promise you, I really wanted to shout, well, where's the big show? If you know, you know. World Wrestling Federation. Not WWE, World Wrestling Federation. Funny how, you know what I mean? Someone's wearing a hat where it says, you get me? Nah, for real though, like seriously, yeah. I like how I honestly like the whole this vibe of this album. I genuinely do. It's the authenticity. You can feel the vibes.
I've been a desperado, now y'all know what I know. When I say I'ma do it, no, it's not hollow. January to Christmas, I'll be standing on business. Number one on the hit list, get you on Joker's hit list. When I shoot, I never miss, it's like high noon. Raining truth on these fools like a monsoon. When I walk into a room, it's like a typhoon. Real clear when I show up, really who's who. In your favorite
people, I need you to appreciate the lyricism of Will Smith, aka the Fresh Prince. Appreciate his lyricism, right? And some people may be like, oh, maybe Big Sean wrote for him, or maybe Lucas wrote for him, or maybe Ludacris wrote for him. No, relax. You understand? Relax. Yeah. I know it may seem as like hard, but if you like the remake of, it's not even necessarily a remake, it's like a dramatized version of Bel Air, or you like the Fresh Prince, or you like any of the shows that he's done or movies that he's involved with, and he's done part of the writing or done part of the creation in some sort of form, you have to appreciate that he has his pen game too. No, did he? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get that twisted. Like, I know there was a running rumor that, you know, that Nas wrote Summertime. But no, Will Smith actually wrote that. You know what I mean? That summertime. You know what I mean? He literally wrote that. So like for a long time, I literally thought Nas wrote that for Will Smith. I won't even lie to you. But now, like the older I get, and the more understanding I'm understanding of certain things and why he just ran with it for so long, it's like, hey, listen. But like, listen, let's go.
Car 700 horses, a Lone Ranger, born with my torch lit. Black Air Forces, better we join forces. You got a knife, there's a gunfight, choices. I feel.
What was that about Black Air Forces? Trust me, dog.
Born with my torch lit. Black Air Forces, better we join forces. You got a knife, there's a gun.
Man said Black Air Forces is better we join forces because he knows the power of the Black Air Force. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? But him mentioning there's a wave in a race stand, yeah. Kendrick did a song called you know, Watch the Party. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Gunfight choices. I feel like I'm an outlaw. I feel like I'm without flaws. Bounty on my head, y'all better sing your hardest. Cause I dance in hell and high waters.
Well, I got the keys to heaven, but I learned them things in hell. Well, I give my life for something, but my soul just ain't for sale. I'm bulletproof.
I like it. My soul is not for sale. So he's letting you people know the rumors of Will Smith selling his soul, they're not true. That's what he's basically saying in this song. Like, that's what he's saying. Let's go.
I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof.
Yo, settle down, a preacher's about to preach. Got long arms, ain't nothing I can't reach. Been through it all, now I'm ready to teach. When to check a joker, when to stay in your seat. Yo, it's hard being a gunslinger.
Another reference point to the Chris Rock situation. Alright, get me. And listen, he literally just dissed Chris Rock. He literally dissed. He said he's a joker. Now, obviously, yeah, you could be like, okay, yeah, he's a comedian, so yeah, he's a joker. But no, it's like, nah, he's a joke, man. You know what I mean? Like, and if you know the story behind the Joker from the DC comics, if you understand, the Joker's a madman. Like, literally, no disrespect. Like, he literally is, like, mentally unwell. I think you need to understand that right now. He's mentally unwell. Now, I may misinterpret that in the wrong way. Cool. But at the same time, it does seem like he was, you know what I mean, teaching us that, yeah, let's go.
When to check a joker, when to stay in your seat. Yo, it's hard being a gunslinger. Being trapped inside a fun singer. For 3 decades, I've been a sun bringer. You can sum me up on just one finger. Pick one, anyone, they all apply to me. Whatever finger you pick, just don't lie to me. Cause if we friends, you flip and do something fly to me. My body might stay, but you could say goodbye to me. Disloyalty to me is like a robbery. Cause when I love you, it's like you hit the lottery. I am invincible, I am the anomaly. Whole world against me, and it ain't even bother me.
You see, and look, I hate to make this reference point, right? I really do. But I'm going to say it in code so you just understand. Imagine the whole world is dissing you, or imagine someone's dissing you. And then you say you're unbothered, or you get other people to say, oh, they're unbothered. They're not bothered. But Will Smith didn't act bothered. Actually, no, tell a lie. He apologized because he was bothered. Let's be real. However, after that, he didn't seem bothered. You know what I mean? He just kept on doing his life and kept on with his career. So you have to give him full credit and full respect for the way he's handled situations. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to be like, all right, these people are against me. For what reason? The fact that man defended, like, he defended his wife, irrespective of what you may think of Jada Pinkett Smith and how she's treated him and all that stuff there, irrespective of all that, we still need to take into account that Will Smith is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, he's the Fresh Prince. And we have got to take into account, like, we have to take into account at the end of the day, when it comes down to Fresh Prince himself. I'm not saying he can't do anything. He can get away with anything, but it's like, look, I forgot what I was about to say, but anyway, keep moving.
Robbery, because when I love you, it's like you hit the lottery. I am invincible, I am the anomaly. Whole world against me, and it ain't even bothering me.
That's what I'm gonna say. So when you're unbothered, you move like you're unbothered. You don't try and sue. Look, think about this for a moment. Will Smith, he could have easily sued Chris Rock. Easily. Chris Rock could have easily sued Will Smith, but they didn't. They kept it gangster. You hear me? They kept that real and be like, you know what? We can create content from this because they're creative beings, right? So then naturally they're gonna want to create content from it, which they did. Like Chris Rock had his time to shine with it, going on tour, doing his stand up. Fair play. Now Will Smith is making his music, and some people are like, yeah, but why is he talking about it now? But this is his music. This is his album. He's got 20 years worth of subjects to talk about, and for one album, think about it for a moment. He lived 20 years, but he's done so much in between 20 years of his previous album. So he's going to have to talk about it at some point. And I would much rather he talks about it in his music rather than in the movies or whatever the case may be, or an interview. I'd rather he does it there and then in his music. You know what I mean? Because then that's the epitome of, in his music, there's a creative license of getting away with saying certain things. Whereas in the entertainment industry, in terms of movies or TV shows, there's certain things he won't be able to get away with. You know what I mean? Even them calling Chris Rock a joke man or joker, do you know what I mean? I feel like that was slick.
Heaven, but I earned them things in hell. Well, I give my life for something, but my soul just ain't for sale. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. Hey, I'm bulletproof.
Right. You know. Jeez, big chin still, big chin. All right, next we're gonna react to Hard Times Smile featuring Tiana Taylor. I ain't gonna try to rewind too much or pause too much, you know what I mean? Because there's some things that it's mad because there's a lot of things I got to react to still, but let's keep it moving. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's go.
Yo, I'm a creator of sweet magic. Just wave my wand and you can grab it. It's like abracadabra and you can have it. No dream for me is too elaborate, but this ain't all top hats and rabbits. Sometimes truth could be savage, sometimes life could be tragic, but we just love through the madness, through the pain, the mistakes, and the sadness, through the rain and the breaks and the static. Living in the world that attacks us, we stay centered with our hearts on axis.
Bars. If you understood, because you axis world. Listen, if you understand that bar, the bar's crazy. The bar is crazy. Crazy.
More than you. Just smile, baby. Yeah, just smile. These hard times that we are living through. But hard times we can get over. Yeah. But hard
The roller coaster of being alive. High off life when I open my eyes. Wide awake, still dreaming. No dream needed. My dream girl beaming. No past.
Hey, listen. Will Smith, the Fresh Prince got bars, bro. The Fresh Prince has bars. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. Let's go. Get me. Let's go.
Future, present in the moment. So bad you got to be a good omen. Beautiful, you belong in the moment. They just found out we always known it. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you priceless, despite that you antsy, huh? Yeah, we fight some, but we end up dancing, huh? I see you looking at me, you think I'm handsome, huh?
You think I'm handsome, huh? Let's go.
More than you. These are times that we are living through. But hard times we can get over.
I'll tell you a little bit. Nobody knows. I respect. Tiana Taylor can actually sing, bro. She can sing. She can dance. She can act. She's a triple threat, bruv. If you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? She's a triple. I hate that term, triple threat, but do you know what I mean? It's good that she's talented like that. Get me? Name other artists that are similar. Like, I'm just disappointed at the way that the album she had like a 7. When she released one of her albums, I forgot the name of the album, but it was produced by Kanye West. It was just only 7 tracks. That annoyed me. What do you mean only 7 tracks? Come on, man. Just smile. Hard times we can get over. Like the message of the song, though. You don't subscribe to people like in a lifetime. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Nobody knows. Listen. I like the message in this song. I like the message in all of these songs, by the way, especially this song and the other song where you're talking about. I'm not saying on my soul. I'm not saying I don't sell my soul. I'm bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? And then the other song was mentioned about. I think it was
iPhone 16.
He said,
built for Apple Intelligence.
Basically, you got to
Pick
trust
up with O2 from under £44 a month.
Good luck.
That's one of them stories.
Alright, this is one of them stories where obviously, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust Name. You can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, I'm going to react to Will Smith, aka the Fresh Prince, featuring Big Sean, Beautiful Scars, featuring Old Banger. So let's keep it moving. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
I'm not proud of, but it's the truth. I did turn down Neo in the Matrix.
I mean, look on the bright side. At least your wife is in the movie The Matrix. And on the bright side, the money from The Matrix still goes to your household. It's a win-win. Yeah, look on the bright side. But when I think about it, Sophia Stewart, they say she did one. When she wrote The Matrix, that she envisioned Will Smith to be that character. And it's funny, when I look at that now, I'm like, okay, well, can you picture? Imagine he did Matrix. No, he didn't do The Matrix, but he did Wild Wild West, which was a terrible movie, by the way. But in the time, I thought it was a decent movie. I was a kid back then, didn't so I didn't know any better. But like, you turn down that for, you know what I mean? But hey, listen. So I guess let's go.
I'm not proud of it. Hello, Will. Good to see you, Sean.
Look, you've made some awesome career choices your whole life.
Thanks.
There's only one you truly regret. Well, maybe two, but we're not gonna focus on that one.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice.
Like I like the fact that there's this reference point of the Matrix. So he couldn't be in the movie The Matrix. Technically, he still could because I know they're gonna make another Matrix sooner or later. But like the fact that he's making a reference point in the movie, like sorry, for the music video, is smart. And think about it, like the timing of it is perfect because when I say the timing of it is perfect and the song choice is perfect, there's literal, how do I put this? You know when sometimes you wish of certain things and it's like you can vision your, like, I don't know, maybe even if he couldn't be Neo, I'm pretty sure he could play the, if Lawrence Fishburne ain't gonna play, you know, in fact, nah, we can't do that. We've got to give him a proper role where it's a proper reoccurring character. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Choice. Blue pill. Everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life. Red pill. You get to go back and star in that movie that got away. The choice is yours.
So the blue when you said the blue one is like stay.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just wondering.
Let's rewind that for a bit because I kind of missed that. Because the reality is, that's how life is sometimes. The choice you make, you know what I mean?
One is like stay.
The choice. You get to go back and star in that movie that got.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice. Blue pill. Everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life. Red pill. You get to go back and star in that movie that got away. The choice is yours.
So the blue when you said the blue one is like stay.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just wondering.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Shout out to Fresh Prince, man. Like, seriously, man. Let's go.
Here's the thing. I really like my life. You
The
don't
choice
know.
is the choice is yours.
I know, but you're not listening to me.
The choice is yours.
You're not listening.
Whoa, shit.
To both.
Wasn't even an option.
Exactly. That wasn't it. And I like that because you didn't think. Leave your answer in the comments below. Which one did you think he was going to pick? The red or the blue? Do you know what I mean? I thought he was going to pick the red one, yeah? But he did both of them. So, star in the movie that got away, but also his life remains the same. That's cold. I like that. It was smart. And I when it comes to movies or TV shows and stuff like that, because I studied media studies, by the way, for some reason, some things are just too predictable. So it's like what? So when it's unpredictable for me, that's when I can say, yeah, I genuinely like this particular show because it's unpredictable. That moment there was unpredictable. Although some of you may have predicted and got it right, but let's be real. What are the chances of you really predicting that outcome? Leave your answer in the comments below. The chances are low. Let's go.
Look.
Fly as an eagle, fresh out of Philly. Yeah, I still rep the city. Mirrors on the wall, worth $500 million. Cause I'm an icon, somebody you could base your life on. That you should place your sights on. Shot on cannons and Nikons. Turn.
We're not gonna base our life on you, Mr. Will Smith. The irony is, yeah. What's the name of one of the characters in The Matrix? Isn't it Mr. Smith? And then there's Mr. Anderson as well. Mr. Anderson. You know. Anyway, but yeah, we're not gonna base our life on you, Will Smith, because there's certain things where you do and say some things that before we looked up to you, but then we realized when you showed the world how you live your life with your wife, we're like, you know, we can't appreciate that. And the way that how your kids, listen, how you raise your kids is how you raise your kids. Let's leave the kids out of this. But, you know, now all jokes aside, let's be real. We all looked up to the Fresh Prince at one point, all right? Let's be real. And he does have some gems here and there, and there's some things we can learn from. However, the one thing I definitely like, the gem that I've learned from watching some of his interviews recently, is the fact of him mentioning about everything he does. He tries to go back to the beginning. Like, so, for example, like if he does movie, even though he started from doing music, he does movie or TV show, he resets his mindset to look like being in that learning stage. The same thing if it's from TV to movie, the same thing from TV to movie, but also the production side of it. He resets his mind to, you know what I mean? And even in process of making this album, he reset his mind. So that you can learn from. All right, you know what I mean? That you can learn from. And the fact that he's got a good sense of humor. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, so many people could go through what he goes through, but they won't be able to handle what, like, they won't be able to handle it. You know what I mean? I give you a prime example. Kanye has that level of, in fact, yeah, Will Smith is a genius, and so is Kanye. Look what Kanye West is going through. No disrespect. Look how he's. Anyway, let's not even make a comparison. Let's keep moving. Let's go.
Turn the cameras and lights on. I've been about the action, master actor. I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on. And I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am. My willpower got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code. I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the.
You see, what did I say? No, I got to look at this. I've got to look at this. Because I thought I was literally bugging when I thought this. I thought I was bugging. I thought I was main characters in the Matrix. Yeah, Agent Smith. And Neo is Mr. Anderson. That's interesting. I promise you, there's some things that all right, listen, and this bar about will this, will that, like cold. The fact that he flipped his name like that, cold.
The action, master actor, I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on. And I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am. My willpower got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code, I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the Matrix, this is my regular basis. I am ahead of you players, I'm playing my aces. Every card with the faces, I am a king.
Where did that flow come from? Where did that flow come? I listen.
When they turn the mic on, and I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am. My willpower got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code, I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the Matrix, this is my regular basis. I am ahead of you players, I'm playing my aces. Every card with the faces, I am a king with a queen, reigning supreme. Been through the rain, mud on my feet, tracks in the street. Fame can be steep, mask off, see my face ain't clean. Did my dirt, made it hurt worse. Went to church feeling cursed, worked on myself, Kintsugi first. Couldn't tell I've been through hell on earth. The truth and it burns, you live and you learn. No, I'm like Confucius, see life is confusing. I hate when I lose it, but I face the music. Go, why did he do it? See, I'm only human. It's the beautiful scars, yeah.
That flow is crazy. That flow is, and it's funny because I said, what if he plays, Morpheus, yeah? And I was saying, just about saying it, if Lawrence Fishburne no longer wants to play, and I thought, no, he needs a character of his own. But the fact that he ends up in a situation where he is kind of playing the character of, Morpheus. Let's go.
It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up the gate closer to God. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah.
Why are those phones in the air, bro?
I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Yeah. Now I rise up the
and beat the odds, that's what you call gods. Closer to God, like I'm in a synagogue. I had to quit tripping over shit that isn't worth the fall, you know. Back against the wall, my whole life a work of art. Younger me will blame everybody else like it's they fault, till you realize you a walking magnet, so you the cause. What's your...
That's a deep bar. That's a very, very deep bar.
That isn't worth the fall, you know. Back against the wall, my whole life a work of art. Younger me will blame everybody else like it's they fault, till you realize you a walking magnet, so you the cause. What's your vibration? How you pour back in yourself? Yeah, what's your libation? Hydration. A lot of advice I'm not taking. Gotta take these with a grain of salt, just like any recipe on how to make it look. Cause Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, we decoded the codes. I got tired of being...
Now this is where I do my research. What is Big Sean's real name? Shawn Michael. If he doesn't have a song called Shawn Michaels and has Shawn Michaels in the video, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, Shawn Michael Leonard Anderson. Yeah. Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, the timing is... Listen, you can't make this up. And even if you tried to make this up, this is Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith. Neo, the agent. You know what I mean? Mr. Anderson, Mr. Smith, the agent. And it's so ironic because if you think about movies and Hollywood and stuff like that in general, you would think that because of the things that they put out there, like you would think that they're like actors or agents, they're part of the quote unquote Illuminati and stuff like that. So you would think they're agents. But yeah, man, let's keep
back in yourself. Yeah, what's your libation? Hydration. A lot of advice I'm not taking. Gotta take these with a grain of salt, just like any recipe on how to make it look. Cause Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, we decoded the codes. I got tired of being over control. Learning as I go, learning as I grow. I don't gotta do this shit over and over. You know what you know. It ain't the end if I don't get the credit. I'm a living legend, I'm a die legend. I ain't trying to get it, bitch, I gotta get it.
It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful scars, yeah.
I'm just so glad they did a video for this. I feel like what they should have done in this perspective is actually release this on like the big screen. Hear me out. Think about it. Will Smith is an actor. We know Will Smith predominantly as an actor. So imagine you're going to the movie theaters to watch a Will Smith movie, but then only to realize this isn't any ordinary movie. This is a music video for a song from his album based on a true story. Think about it. I mean, look, obviously Michael Jackson is the pioneer of, releasing videos in the movie theaters. He is the pioneer of that. So anyone who wants to try to copy that, they can if they want to, but we know Michael Jackson did it first. All right. However, I just feel like when it comes down to these artists, you have to give them the respect that they are due. All right. So let's go.
There are no limits to send through the universe. I believe in me like it's religion, but I am the only one who converts. Conversations with the congregation, the scripture is in the verse. I manifest through my mentality. The only real is my reality. I rebuild with the broken pieces that are shattered on the floor. I am healed by the deepest teachings.
Bars. Listen.
Given by the Moors. The codes of my lineage. I'll be around for another millennium. Climbing the ladder.
About the Moors? If you know about the Moors, you know about the Moors. The Moors, if you know about the Moors, I won't go into it into this video. I won't talk about it in this particular live stream. I'll talk about it in another live stream, seeing as he mentioned it here. Yeah. If you know about the Moors, you know about the Moors. Let's go.
In the verse, I manifest through my mentality. The only real is my reality. I rebuild with the broken pieces that are shattered on the floor. I am healed by the deepest teachings that were given by the Moors. The codes of my lineage. I'll be around for another millennium. Climbing the ladder to heaven or helium. Seeing the suffering, dreaming and healing them. You are the one in a million billion.
Dang it.
You are the power, you are the principal. Every second.
Okay, now I can actually picture Will Smith as Neo. The fact that we have this here, hold on, I'm gonna make this go. Because if imagine I'm recording all this time and you can't hear me, would have been wild. Anyway, look, the fact that he's able to create this or recreate this and make us realize, you know what? As much as John Wick, aka wait, what is his actual name? Cannot Kino Reeves or Keanu Reeves. Why can't I say his name properly? I just know him as either Neo or John Wick. Now I've never seen a John Wick movie in my life, and I will start watching it. Don't get that twisted. But yeah, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Second that you're living is pivotal. Anything that's broken is remixable. Even when it's not physical, you are not alone. Trust the invisible. Ancestors flex when it is critical. Top of the pyramids, I am the pinnacle. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up and get closer to God. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up and get closer to God.
Cold webtoon. Starring Will Smith, Big Sean, directed by Adele and Abdi, and produced by Lex Barrow and Miguel Melendez, produced by Santiago Tabata, rated directed by Elliot Top, directed by Lamar, production of the Binary, special effects Angelo Linares, production company, Studios, and the World See, this is what I'm trying to say. Imagine if this was actually put on a big screen. Like literally. Like think about it. This should have been released on a big screen, and this should, like, I think the time we're living in
Do you know
here.
what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
The time we're living is, like, remember this. What am I doing? The era that we're living in. You know what? I know what I'll do. I've got a comment on that video. But like the era that we're living in, I feel like he needs to reintroduce himself as a rapper. Like, he is now, obviously, but I'm talking about, if you think about it, he's an act that most people, like even 20-year-olds, yeah, they're going to literally see Will Smith as an actor, not a rapper. They're probably thinking, why is he trying to rap and why now? Yeah, that's what's probably going to go through their minds here, some of them. And let's be completely real with you, right? Some maybe think, oh, because of what he went through, it looks a bit corny for him to rap now and this, that. No, relax. Look, we have to understand that, no, in fact, let's put it this way. What I would like is for Will Smith to do a proper introduction again, because obviously we always known him to have his music associated with the movies. But he hasn't done that of late, really and truly. Yeah. So I feel like what should have been done with this particular album, and it's still not too late. He should literally put it on the big screen. You know what I mean? Literally put it on the big screen, or have his movie played. But before that movie is played in the theaters, the first thing that pops up is his music video. Like, I don't think you understand. I've got ideas that's in this brain of mine where if I see something and I have an idea, like, listen, all I'm gonna say is Will Smith, he could have done better with that. But anyway, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka Alkebulan Trust, and we can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Right now, we're reacting to Tantrum featuring Will Smith and Jonah Lucas. So obviously, I just threw a tantrum right now because I don't like the way he's portraying himself. In terms of the music video was great. The music video for that was great, but I just didn't like the way it was interpreted in terms of, like, we're only seeing it on a certain platform. Like you have a big, you've got he's in a position where his audience is vast, yeah, to the point where he doesn't have to put it on a small. Yeah, it should be on a platform like YouTube, but it should also be in theaters. Do you know what I mean? Like with his movie out and all that stuff there. Like I just think he's missed the mark here. If I'm honest, he's really missed the mark on this. Like, because this could be so much bigger, like so much bigger. I don't think you understand what I mean. Like, this could be so much bigger. 'Cause what do you mean you're doing a remake of The Matrix for a movie that you missed out on, that you regret on? So now that you've done that, it's like you're like, all right, cool. Now there's no regrets anymore. Do you know what I mean? Maybe this will lead to him being in the next Matrix movie. Trust me, I feel like there would be one. Let's go. Let's go. Imagine him, Jada and Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith rolling to work together on a movie set in the Matrix. Let's go. No, let's go.
Journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for
I like
answers.
the AI animated type of vibe they're going here. Get me? That's cold. I think. I don't know. Let's think about this here for a minute, right? Name another artist that links up with the older generation, where it seemed like with the older generation can keep up with the younger generation, the younger generation can keep up with the older generation. Name another duo that could do that. Leave an answer comments below. I'm not talking from a visual perspective right now, because obviously auditory, I have heard it because I've listened to the album, but from the visual perspective, name one. I think this is just a perfect mix.
Just hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Why does my ego keep holding me ransom? Why does my fear control me at random? Life can get ugly, but I'm handsome. I'm about to face all this shit I've been running from. You
Man said life can be ugly at times, but F it, I'm handsome. I hear it. Like, no, did he? Listen, I hear it. Like, there was a time in my life where I'm like, I'm too handsome for this. Like, I'm getting told I'm handsome, and I'm going through this. No, F it, I'm handsome. I ain't gotta go through this. You know what I mean? Anyway, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Like, follow, share, whatever. Let's go.
You might relate to the places I'm coming from. I've been through trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets. You heard about some of them. This is gonna make my heart bang like a rubber drum. I will not sugarcoat this stuff with bubble gum. Going through troubles. I hate what the trouble done. I hate to be the thing that people suffer from. You cannot replicate me, I'm a one-on-one. You are not one of them. Damn, if I die, then there won't be another one. I'm always number one. After the rain, then I know that the sun will come. I see the light from the treetops. I am not God, but I know I'm a son of him. You just a son of a. I know exactly.
I am not God, but I am a son of him. Hey, listen, I like that bar. I ain't gonna try to rewind too much. Let's go.
Just what they been doing, they counting me out, but your numbers ain't showing. I know where I've been, I don't know where I'm going. If you on the boat, then you better keep rowing, cause up so way up, I might get me a Boeing. Flying with angels, they sent me a omen. The devil try to get me, the forces are with me. Oh Jesus, come lift me, cause this is my moment. And woo! Back on my journey.
See, I like the messaging in this album. He keeps on referencing God. I like this messaging. Because you need to understand, when it comes to artists or creatives that are successful, there's this. I've said it before and I'll say it again, especially with Will Smith. They always try to say, oh, he's sold his soul, he's this, he's that. But the fact that Will Smith is like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I believe in God. You know what I mean? And irrespective of the things he's gone through and the things that we've seen in the public eye, you know what I mean? Like, and you can, I won't even judge here, but like, anyone can easily say, oh, well, you know, anyone can say what they want, really, but it's not that. You know what I mean? It's just not that, what you may think it is, but that's why it's always good, yeah. That's why it's always good to just know what you're doing.
My journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum.
Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey,
I done came too far to hand it over. I'ma keep my head up like a man supposed to. I done took my punches, they were standing over. Devil want my soul, I couldn't hand it over.
Again, he's letting you know the devil wanted his soul, but he's not handing it over. And just for all those who never heard that, we're going to rewind that. Like I said, I'm not trying to rewind much, but we're going to rewind.
Hey.
I done came too far to hand it over. I'ma keep my head up like a man supposed to. I done took my punches, they were standing over. Devil want my soul, I couldn't hand it over.
I ain't picture perfect, think the camera's broke. I had to shut the door, they couldn't slam it on them. How you sleeping on me when I am, it's over.
Trying to trample on me, you get trampled over. Jokers think it's sweet, this ain't no damn mimosa. This an aerosol inside of Arizona.
It's a Barry Bonds mixed with Sammy Sosa. This a loose screw inside a damaged motor.
This a graduation with no damn diploma.
This is aggravation, this is validation.
I got open wounds, ain't no bastard tracing.
There's a bigger world in my imagination, this is me. Martin Luther had a dream. Jordan Lucas had a vision. I became everything I had to be. I've been living like there's no limits.
I like the way Jordan Lucas, yeah. Like, Jordan Lucas, like, you see, when, how do I put it? You know, when you listen to certain artists, when you first hear of a certain artist, and then the fact that he's linked up with Eminem, did what he did, you know what I mean? He held his own, and then he's able to now team up with Will Smith. Like, I think Jordan Lucas is in a great position as an artist. Like, the greatest position. You've worked with two legends. You know what I mean? Will Smith and Eminem. I don't want to say it don't get no better, but if you are a true hip hop fan or supporter, it literally would feel like it don't get no better than this. You know what I mean? Especially with the lyrics that he's delivering as well. You know what I mean? He's, like I said, he's able to hold his own. It's not like, let's be real. When collaborating, it's easy to get lost in translation, be like, I'm going to flow this way and this person will flow this way. But it's like, it's almost as if like Will Smith and Jordan Lucas are MCs or artists from the same era. And think about it, when Will Smith came out as the Fresh Prince, like, think about it, his flow was actually different. You know what I mean? I need you to pay attention to that. Melly Mel. But anyway, no jokes. All jokes aside. All jokes aside. Shout out to Melly Mel. He's a legend. He's a legend. He's an icon. Get me? Don't get that twisted. Grandmaster Flash and all that. You know what I mean? Let's go. In the Furious 5. Let's go.
And I learned the game from Master P. I'm staring at my reflection, wondering why.
See, what did he say? What did he say about Master P? What did he say about Master P? Let's go.
Martin Luther had a dream. Jordan Lucas had a vision. I became everything I had to be. I've been living like there's no limits, and I learned the game from Master P. I'm staring at my reflection, wondering why it isn't staring back at me. What it's gonna be?
Oh, y'all forgot I ain't knew it depend. First, if I Grammy, I do it again. I'm doing me, I ain't doing no trend.
I told you. I literally just told you. Different eras, but it almost seems as if they're from the same era. And like you said, the first rapper with a Grammy. Look where we are now. Look where we are now.
Trends, finding myself with the music again. Difference is I don't need music to win. Soon as I dropped in, I'm booming again. Back to the crown is the mood that I'm in. Promise ain't nobody truer than him. Well, back on my journey, I'm taking my chances. Searching and questioning, looking for answers. Hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum.
Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey.
I like the creative rhythm of this music video. I really do. Okay, cartoon, Continuo, or cartoon. Shout them out still. Shout them out. Like, I'm liking this album. I'm genuinely liking this album. You know what's funny, yeah? You can listen to an album once, You could listen to that album once and you'd be like, ah, this album's cold or it's good. But then you could listen to it again and then you get a different interpretation of what you heard the first time, and you'd be like, yo, this album is actually a solid piece of work. Like, this album genuinely is a solid piece of body of work. And it almost feels as though like Will Smith hasn't taken 20 years off of making music. That's what it feels like. Now, maybe he's always recorded, but this is like the first time he's released an album in 20 years. I don't think you understand. To release an album in a different climate, 20 years ago, I need you to understand this. There was no streaming platforms, at least legal ones. There wasn't. I promise you there wasn't. There was no Apple Music. There was no Tidal. There was no Spotify. There was no Deezer Music, whatever it's called. There was no Amazon Music. There was none of these platforms. None. So the fact that he's able to adapt in a new climate, like, do rag off to him. Do you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say hats off. Do rag. Get me? Do rag off, but I'm gonna keep it on because get me? Don't get twisted. My shape up is clean. You know what I mean? Let's go. By the way, my name is Westwood, aka the Alkebulan Trust Reacts. We could trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, we're gonna react to First Love by Will Smith featuring India Martinez and Marcine. Let's go.
Quiero ser primer amor, quiero quitarte la camisa y ver cómo es todo cuerpo tiembla en su primera cita. Yo quiero ser primer roneo, yo quiero la primera llama, como dice Camarón, fuego en la sangre nos corre, nos corre, nos corre a los dos.
I want that first love, you know that first time. I want them first eyes, I want that first high. I want that first passion, I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries, I want that first love. I want that first love, you know that first smile. You know that first chuckle, I want that first wow. I want that first chill, I need that first will. I want that first moment, feel like the earth still. I want that Adam and Eve. Snakes be trying to deceive us, poison our mind with the evil, but I don't be trying to believe them. Nobody said it be.
Listen, Will Smith is spazzing. Like the flows, like it's so interesting because it's like you wouldn't think that Will Smith can flow like this. You just wouldn't. And the thing about MCs, or the thing about being thing about Will Smith is actually a creator. So So with him being like a creative artist, naturally you should think he's got different flows. He should be able to create different flows and just play around with certain flows and certain patterns and stuff like that. So I don't think I don't think people understand when it comes to Will Smith, because of he may seem like the joke star and all that stuff there, I don't think people realize how good of an MC he really is. And I think it's gonna take a while for people to really intake, oh, he really does rap. He really is an MC. Ben, let's go.
Easy, but why? It used to be easy. Every heart will be broken, but what do we do with the pieces? We got a natural affinity, natural energy, matching infinity. We not gonna break up the synergy, no negativity. Love is divinity, healing all enemies. This is the remedy, had an epiphany. Her femininity, my masculinity, magical symmetry. Out of our misery, this is what's meant to be. that first love, just like that first time. I want them first highs, I want that first high. I want that first passion, I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries, I want that first love.
When you hold again, entrégame tus ojos, aunque sabemos que no podemos perder. Ni tú ni mi amor, ama sin perfección, como dos niños su primer amor. Que toca de esta culeta, contigo de la camisa, sangre de mis venas tiene que llorar. Que lo que olvide que toca de esta culeta, contigo de la camisa, sangre de mis venas tiene que llorar.
I want that first love, just like that first time. I want them first eyes, I want that first high. I want that first passion, I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries, I want that first love.
I want the first love.
All right, shout out to Will Smith. Shout out to all right, this is one of my listen. I need to understand. It's one of my favorite songs in the album. Easily is one of my favorite songs in the album. And by the way, my name's Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust Name you can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Right now, I'm reacting to "Make It Look Easy" by Will Smith. This is his Afro beats tune, by the way, on the album. Who would have imagined Will Smith, you know, the Fresh Prince, you know what I mean, doing the Afro beats tune? This is like, when I first heard this song, I promise you, I genuinely promise you, the first person I thought of, he needs to get Wizkid on the remix. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I feel like would actually propel his career further as a rapper as well as an MC. Like, don't get it twisted. You know he can rap, but it's the fact of I think he will be taken more seriously. You know what I mean? Like, if he can get Wizkid on this tune, as on the remix, on the, like, this is easily, like I told this is a solid body of work. But this tune here, the way it just slaps, pun intended. Let's go. In fact, pun wasn't intended, but you know what I'm saying.
They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show them that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy.
Tell me you cannot hear Wizkid, aka Starboy, on the hook like that. I immediately hear Wizkid. I'm not saying the person is Wizkid, by the way, but I'm just saying I feel like Wizkid should be on a remix to this. Like, he would genuinely make this look easy. Genuinely. Listen. I know I said I ain't gonna rewind much, but I have to for this one.
They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show them that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Yeah. I make it look easy. Yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy.
Give it to me when the game on the line. Rain or shine, all fine. Yeah. Give it to me when we running out of time. Get behind me when they coming for you. I take the hits and the misses. The risk and the disses. Look, even when they happy or they vicious, that don't change who Will Smith is. The architect.
See, I like the messaging. Again, it's the messaging. The messaging. He could take all the hits and all the misses. It doesn't change who he is. It doesn't change him. And I feel like it's a testament to, like, it's a testament to not only his character, yeah, but like it's just a testament to like when it comes down to like artists. In fact, forget artists for a moment. When it comes down to life, yeah, there's some things you may go through, and it changes you. And then not to say always going to be negative that changes you, but it can change you to react in a negative way. But if you're like, you know what, I went through this, they ain't gonna change me. Do you know what I mean? I'm still going to be me. You know what I mean? It's not gonna stop me. Like, don't get twisted. I'm not saying if you play with fire and you know what I mean, and you get burnt, and that means you should continue playing with fire. No, don't get that twisted. But I'm just saying certain things like it changes your like there's certain things where you know if you are living right, living morally, doing all this stuff here. For example, I'm not saying Will Smith is, I'm just saying in general, if you are, then the reality is it shouldn't whatever you go through, it shouldn't change you. It shouldn't you shouldn't stop doing that basically. That's basically what I'm taking from this. But anyway, let's go.
Protect the artists that they call for when they hearts a messer. Star from West Philly, the Parks and Recs, they ain't lost a step. You are correct. It's the key to life. Be the light.
That's a Wizkid ad-lib. That's a Wizkid ad-lib. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. I think that's probably why I like the song so much. Yeah. I like the messaging, don't get it twisted. But I feel like the melody, the hook, but the ad-lib, like it's got that Wizkid essence, pun intended. Like, honestly. And it only makes sense. Like, and maybe he tried to reach out to Wizkid, but Wizkid was unavailable at the time. Get me? And maybe he didn't want no other Afrobeats artists on the tune but Wizkid, but because he needed to get this project out at a certain time, you know what I mean? It is what it is. That sometimes happens. And maybe Wizkid did do the tune, but for whatever reason, I don't know. There's so many things. Like, if, for example, Nicki Minaj got a tune with Wizkid, but she never released it. And then years later, and then she wants to show a snippet of it. Like, what are you doing? Like, release the full song. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, the labels can mess things up now and again. But like, look, end of the day, I do feel like Wizkid is so ideal for this. He's 100% ideal. Let's go.
Sing it like. They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Life throw punches, you got to roll with it. Rivers start to rise, got to flow with it. I ain't stopping at the sky, got no limits. That's cause I don't do it, that's my soul in it. Everybody wanna win the whole thing. Haters, they be acting like it's no thing. See, I'm one of them ones that won the whole thing. But we ain't gotta talk about them old rings. Cause life gon' keep lifing. Knives gon' keep knifing.
Yeah, see, this is how I knew. Yeah, this is definitely he's trying to get in his Afro beats bag here because, yeah, look, life is gonna keep lifing. These are obviously I don't speak like I'm trying to still learn broken myself, but that definitely is broken English. That's definitely Nigerian broken English. If you know, you know Nigerian pidgin. If you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like there's certain things that I don't know how to explain. It is what it is. Like the influence is there. So I feel like I feel like Will Smith is missing the mark here. Like, yes, he got Big Sean on his album. Yes, he got Tiana Taylor and all that stuff there, and Draina Lucas. But hang on, you could have easy. I say easy. It may not have been easy. I don't know what the situation is, but I do feel like if he's going to do a deluxe album to this album, which I believe he should, it should be the remixes of these songs. And in addition, he definitely needs the tune with Wizkid. I'm just saying it, yeah. Like Wizkid and Will Smith. I know it sounds insane to you right now. You probably think I am chatting a load of was, but if you know that, like, the A&R in me, even though I'm not officially an A&R yet, but music labels, if you want me to be an A&R, you know what I mean, contact me. We can work out payment arrangements, and yeah. But like, and I'm actually being straight up serious, yeah, because I can really make it look easy. The ideas I have, I can really make it look easy. Let's go.
Spike gon' keep spiting, and that's why the light gon' keep lighting. Hey, it's the key to life. Be the light. Sing it like.
They say you make it look easy. They really need math. Another song that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. They say you make it look easy. They really need math. Another song that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy.
Hey, listen, this is such a Wizkid vibe. I don't think if you know anything about Wizkid, you know this is a Wizkid vibe. You know this is a Wizkid vibe. And he actually makes this look
make it look easy.
Oh man, shout out to Will Smith, man.
Brothers and sisters, let us take this moment to pause.
Yeah, we're gonna pause. By the way, my name is Vesta, aka the Alkebulan Trust. The name you can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Now we're gonna react to the interlude by Will Smith, the Reverend YCMI sermon. Let's go.
Tune into your neighbor. Take your attention to your loved ones. One of the things I've learned in this life is that everybody is going through something. Everybody is having a hard time. Everybody you pass on the freeway, everybody you see in the store, every eye you catch on the street is going through something. And you have the opportunity and the responsibility to be the one that pulls them back from the edge, not the one that pushes them over.
Facts. Amen.
Look into their eyes and tell them, you can make it.
You can make it. All right, cool. They say make it look easy.
iPhone 16. Built for Apple Intelligence. Pick up with O2 from under £44 a month.
Alright, make sure you subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Now we're going to react to You Can Make It by Will Smith from his album based on a true story. Let's go.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. Know you deep up in the storm, but I know you can face it. You could get dark on the road and you feeling all alone. Don't lose sight of where you're going, cause I know you can make it. Oh, yeah, I know you can make it. I know you can make it.
You are in the smoke and the fire, tightrope on a wire. I see you broken and tired, and all your hope is expired. You're just done with the chains and the games and the shame, and the world is insane. All the pain from the flames that you walk through, but no one to talk to, but ghosts that'll haunt you and thoughts that'll taunt you. Trying to heal, but
too easy. Don't do it. I ain't trying to crack jokes on Will Smith, yeah. I'm trying to take this album serious, which I am. I was taking it serious until he talked about talking with. Did he say? Let's rewind it. Let's see what he said. Hold on.
You can make it. Oh, yeah, I know you can make it. Ooh, I know you can make it.
You are in the smoke and the fire, tightrope on a wire. I see you broken and tired, and all your hope is expired. You're just done with the chains and the games and the shame, and the world is insane. All that you walk through, but no one to talk to, but ghosts that'll haunt you and thoughts that'll taunt you.
Ghosts that will taunt you, ghosts that will haunt you, thoughts that will taunt you. Now, like I said, this is too easy. I ain't trying to crack no joke, but the joke is there, and I'm gonna say it. I mean, when Jada Pinkett Smith, which by the way, I have made comments and I called her Jada Pinkett Smith hyphen Shakur, yeah, but I mean, when you put it that way, that's why I said that. All right, I'm not gonna say anything else more because this is still a great album, regardless of that particular moment. There, I just find it like ironic. You know what I mean? That's the long and short of it. I just find it ironic. You know what I mean? But apart from that, this is a solid piece of album. And to be honest, maybe he is literally talking about that. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's what he means. Maybe that's what he's referencing. Let's go.
Trying to heal, but the battle's uphill. And if God is for real, you just wonder if he'll listen. So many tests for the flesh, exhausted, gasping to catch your breath. Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. When you think you got nothing left, keep going.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. Know you deep up in the storm, but I know you can face it. Hey. You could get dark on the road and you feeling alone. Don't lose sight of where you going, 'cause I know you can make it. Yeah, I know you can make it. You can make it. I know you can make it. I know you can face it. I know you can make it.
The darker the hell you gotta endure. The bright.
Hold on. Give me a second. All right, people, let's go. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
Brighter the heaven you get to enjoy. The harder the fall, the higher you soar. God opens a window when the devil closes the door. Believe me, they try to bleed Will Smith. In the rear view, I see adversity was the gift to lift me higher. Gifts require faith, so dry your eyes and then you'll find a way out of the madness, out of the maze, out of the sadness into the rays. The darkest of nights will turn into days, and every storm runs out of rain. Hold on.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. I know you can face it.
Nobody gets an easy ride. We all have a cross to bear. but there's wisdom in the fire, and every moment is an opportunity. Embrace the journey.
Co-producer is going to give you unique sounds that actually fits your track in seconds. Let me show you. First, let it listen. Looking for a vocal chop.
And of course, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, a name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, I'm going to react to Will Smith. Well, the work of art by Will Smith featuring Russ and obviously featuring his son Jaden. I mean, you know what I mean? This is basically the LeBron James and Bronny James, you know what I mean, of the NBA. I know that sounds wild, but that's just how it is. Like, we're living in an era where we're seeing father and son working in the same field together. You know what I mean? Like, Jaden's a talented MC himself in his own right. You know what I mean? I think people need to understand that. But to work with your dad on his album, you know what I mean? I think that's a smart move to have. You know what I mean? Because I think it's funny because I just realized T.I. has got his sons that actually make music too. So I might have to react to their stuff as well. You know what I mean? Let's keep moving. Let's go.
Part was the song where I found my voice. It was like, that's how I want to sound. That's what I want to talk about. Wow. And it was like, I had recorded probably 20 tracks before that. And there was, you know, the old constellation.
There was, you know, the old constant, you know. All right, shout out to Will Smith, though. Let's go.
Of ideas of who I thought I needed to be. That was coming through in the music. And then Work of Art was the first one that was like
a moment of clarity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like, that is the fullness of who and what I actually am.
Yeah.
I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me. I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
I am the paint, and I'm the brush, and I'm the canvas. I am a saint, but if you touch, I am a savage. I am a Libra, but I identify as a Cancer. I am the tongue, truth and the lie, both in tandem. I am the sun, and I'm the rain, and I'm the wind. I am for real, and I'm pretend. I am Musa, I am
I mean, you pretend because you're an actor as well. Nah, all jokes aside though, like I like the fact that he's able to flow like this and just deliver bars like this, man. And he's got a video for this particular song. But I need a video for that, you know. I need a video for that Afrobeat strain. You know what I mean? But I need Wizkid on the drain. I can't even lie. Like I just need that. Like I need that. You know, like I need that.
Jesus, I am Judas, I am the judge, I am the victim, and I'm the shooter. I'm in the Torah, and the Quran, and in the Bible. I am a shepherd, I am a leader, and a disciple. I am the wretched, and the blessed. I am the average, I am the shadow, and I'm the light. I am the marriage.
I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me, I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe, I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me,
You know what I like as well about this particular music video? I like the fact that it's literally in a museum, because in the museum, what are there? There's work of arts, basically.
Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
My soul feels trapped like I'm riding the Bryson Tiller beast. On the road to inner peace, taking unfamiliar streets, trying to kill the beast, just made it grow more. My shadow's haunting me. What you think I'm driving a ghost for? Perceptions POW. Voices in my head like we don't fuck with you. Ego is the poison, the cure is being uncomfortable. After the chaos comes certain clarity. Being a public figure is constant immersion therapy. Make sure that when you stare at me, every flaw is highlighted. See yourself when you see me, instead of acting like you got blindsided by the fact that I'm human. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Just know that you looking right into a mirror when you judge me, you know.
I'm sorry. He just reminds you of Dappy. That's not even a disrespect, because Dappy is a very talented individual, but it's just the way he flows and the things he was saying. It just reminds you of Dappy. If you know about Dappy, you know. If you don't know, I will react to Dappy stuff in the near future. But yeah, that's what he reminded me of. Let's go.
Ser una obra de arte para mí significa estar viva.
Una vez alguien me dijo que la gente se pasaba la vida intentando diferenciarse y que yo tenía la suerte de haber nacido ya diferente.
Como persona soy una, pero personalidades he tenido varias.
Quella parte di te che forse non ti piace, non sai se in realtà ti piace o no, perché devi tirarla fuori per sapere cosa succede.
El buscar querer encajar, pues yo creo que es en ese momento cuando me he sentido que no he sido yo al 100%.
En essayant de cacher donc ce sentiment d'insécurité et l'insécurité en général. Je ne veux pas que les gens me voient de cette façon.
To let go of my ego. That's been my hardest lesson. It's kept me small for a long, long, long time.
Sword up to my neck again. I ain't holding my breath again. Head's heavy, that wears the crown, but I won't bow down unless I'm men. I'm a king, no denying this. Every limit, I'm defying it. Everybody wanna be a lion until it's time to do lion shit.
That's facts. That's facts.
I'll lead till I die. Follow me to the peace, through the fire. In my dreams, out of reach on the horizon. What I see, mysteries, the surprises, the energy.
They tried to censor me, but then they sent for me. And I ain't come alone, I brought my symphony. My light, my love, my laugh, my holy trinity.
You know, I love that the first two lines. I am the paint, I am the brush, I am the canvas, right? And that first idea is like no blame. And then the second line, I am a saint, but if you touch, I'm a savage. And I was never able to admit that before. And I think people are waking up to the idea of the absolute spiritual magic of this place.
No, it's just such an interesting thing, you know, where I am in my life and with the music right now. Kind of the exploration of the sameness of all of us, trying to find those connective aspects of humanity. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
What if your schedule was the only thing standing between you and your biggest goal? Most big goals don't fail because they're impossible. They fail because they're vague. There's no
All right, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, and name you could trust when it comes to authors' reactions. Now, reaction to the Reverend WOA sermon. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, my dear beloveds. Sadly, our time together is drawn to an end. But I would like to say to you, to remind you that you are a work of art. Exactly as you are. You do not have to be perfect to deserve love. In all your conflicting beauty, you are a work of art.
Oh, that's what WA is. Work of art. Okay. I'm a work of art. All right. Let me know what you thought was on that album. The album to me, yeah, it's such a, you know, quality album, and you know, let me look to make of him. But no, for real, like the reality is, I feel like this was a great body of work, and the best thing that Will Smith did was actually release the album. Look, it's so easy in this day and age to be like, you know what? I don't have to release the album. I could release one song here and there, and that's cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, or I could release one song with a movie. That's cool. Do you know what I mean? He's like, nah, I'm putting out a body of work because I've got something to say, and I feel like this album is a solid body of work, and it doesn't. How do I put it? Like, it's so easy to be like, let me fit in with what the sound scope is now. But what he's done is like, nah, yes, I'm gonna figure out who's who, but at the same time, I'm gonna figure out my lane in this, and just focus on what's true to me. And I'm not saying this is his 444 album or King Disease 1 or 2 or 3 album from Nas. I'm not even saying that, but I will say it's that type of album that has the ability to. If you're all right, this sounds mad, yeah, but like if you are a fan of music and your ears are mature, you will appreciate this album. If your ears aren't if your ears are immature, you're not going to appreciate this album as yet. But you will in due time. That's the way I could put it. That's the only way I could put it. But anyway, let's keep it moving because obviously time has pushed. And I can only react to one last thing on here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can only react to one last thing on here. There's other things I'm going to react to, but I'm going to have to do it tomorrow morning. Yeah. Where was it? So when it comes to Drake, all right, so by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And right now I'm going to react to the latest thing from Fantastic Hip Hop. If I believe it should be here. You know what I mean? So let me find it real quick. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So yeah, how Drake just embarrassed himself with the worst Kendrick diss. Yeah, so let's go. I won't try to rewind as much. Just keep moving.
Now, when it comes to Drake, what we just witnessed is definitely up there as one of the most embarrassing things he has ever done in his entire career, and I am serious because really, with Drake's new Nokia music video, after trying to use this song, what it will represent, and this entire moment to start a shift and turning point in his career, where altogether Drake will finally start to win back what Kendrick Lamar has taken away from him and try to reclaim anything that he used to represent? Well, somehow in this moment where Drake did everything he possibly could to diss Kendrick Lamar in this video, all he actually ended up achieving is showing once and for all that there is one king in rap and that it will never be him. And now before we go any further into all of this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And now as the Drake fans are getting more annoying than ever because of all of this, really be sure to leave that like so everyone can hear how even with the most calculated effort from Drake and Ak, they are still about to take another massive loss. And so now with
you're not calculated. Listen, I can even predict your angle. Like he told you, like Euphoria, yeah. I think we need to go back in time and react to every single diss track all in one, even with the control verse, yeah, and all that stuff there. So, and another time I'll react to that. He was warned.
With all that said, when it comes to Drake and the Nokia video, with this being Drake's big musical play to start off this new chapter in his career and this moment where both as a rapper and in terms of the narrative he wanted to get back control of everything. I mean, with what is a major statement just from the stakes of it all, what we definitely saw over everything else was the type of creative that Drake is in this time. Which is not a good one, but let me slow down. As after Kendrick Lamar's all-time great run, and after events like the Super Bowl or the Grammy-winning Not Like Us video, with Drake responding to all of the visual symbolism and disses, with straight-up knockoff copies of Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free's visual imagery, I mean, you just can't make this stuff up if you tried, and I don't know who on Drake's team told him to do this, because with all of the obvious callbacks to what Kendrick has done, I mean, while Drake thought he was getting disses off, he really just ends up taking another all-time pathetic title in hip-hop as he turns into the first rapper who got embarrassed so bad that really now he wants to be the guy who has humiliated and really ended his career. And of course...
Sorry, Draco, you put it funny, Draco, aka Soldier Boy. You ain't the first rapper in regards to that, and yeah, you wouldn't want to be the first rapper in regards to that. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know for Drake, man. I honestly don't know. Like listen, I've tried to give Drake some leeway as a music artist and all that stuff. I tried to give him some leeway. You got a cool fan base, and that was the thing. I feel like with that song, I've never really heard it. I'll be honest, but if it's what he's called by core fan base, like, just cater towards that fan base, make the visuals for that fan base. But what he's done, he said, like, from what it seemed, like, I haven't seen the video, but I've seen some clips, like some imagery. It's like you're copying Kendrick. Why? Okay, maybe it's because it was nominated and also voted as the music video of the year when it comes to the Grammy Awards, and one like another. I think it won the NAACP award as well. So when you think about it, okay, cool. You want to do so because it does remind me of football sometimes. Whoever's winning, you want to emulate their style, which is why I dislike Pep Guardiola sometimes. Like, but anyway, let's go.
Of course, with all of this, the major problem is it gets to a point here where it doesn't even seem like you are dissing him back, but it just starts to look like you are copying him because you have no ideas. Because really, with how many story beats that Drake copied from Not Like Us, which no matter what you want to say, from getting SGA here, which feels just like DeMar DeRozan being in Not Like Us, and because of the placement and how Drake spends every single second of this thing copying Kendrick pretty much, despite the actual connection that Drake and SGA have because of where they are from, it still feels so forced because every single thing here is a knockoff of what Kendrick did.
About 2 years ago, over 4,000 people decided to invest in Mouse, and this
to other big choreographed scenes which also mirror the Super Bowl as well. I mean, it is just so obvious what Drake was doing here that it loses any sort of nuance or complexity that it had. And really, that whole owl thing which Drake fans think he has now won the beef over, and once again think that Drake is a mastermind for trying to up Kendrick's visual from Not Like Us there, ultimately, any of the storytelling or progression that would come with that means absolutely nothing, because just like with this entire moment we are seeing now, there's no build-up to make any of this feel like it was earned, or like it's this really smart and genius move that is going to win him anything back. And beyond the disses themselves, I don't understand
how that as well, yeah? Like, imagine he put out a lawsuit against UMG for UMG promoting the song Not Like Us, and the video is also mentioned in the song. I mean, in lawsuit, and you're telling me you're going to put yourself in a position where you're going to mimic the video and mimic some visual cues from Kendrick Lamar dissing you to, like, what is the purpose? I'm guessing the purpose, he just wants attention. Because at this rate, that's probably the only thing I can think of. He just wants attention, but at what cost? Like, I think it comes to a time, yeah, you got to come off age and think to yourself, if I already got this core fan base, let me cater towards this fan base. You understand that? He should. It's easy for me to say, yeah, he should let it go. He should do this and that. But like, we get it. You lost. You lost. Now get over it.
Drake even thought doing all of this was a good idea. Because really, beyond all of these embarrassing Kendrick Lamar imitations, just in terms of the fact that Drake is trying to prove that the disses from these very songs he is copying ruined his career in the paperwork that he is so into pushing right now, I mean, as he is once again using his art to do the same thing that he is saying Kendrick did to end his career. Beyond just the video, he is really making the thing he cares about more than anything else just look like more and more of something he is trying to trick us.
You know what's mad?
And when we look at this
you know what's
moment,
crazy here? It's funny how he's saying UMG is promoting that song, yeah? But all he's doing himself is he's promoting that song. Because I promise you, you know what I mean? I will be watching Not Like Us music video again. You know what I mean? I will be watching the Super Bowl halftime show again. Like, don't get that twisted. Thank you, Drake.
From all these angles, it's hard to even take Drake seriously one bit because everything he seems like he's doing is just an absolute joke. And when it comes to the whole narrative that Kendrick is using the beef to get attention still to this day, people on Drake's side can never use that again because we have never seen a more desperate and petty use of this beef than right within this video. And really what Drake is showing is that he has lost so much and that he is so bored of everything he has done because maybe he's even realized that it's bad, that the only thing interesting he can talk about is the Kendrick beef. What's really so baffling with this is that Drake took the last song he had a chance to become something bigger than this entire back and forth, and instead of trying to win fans back, all he has done is tie the song back to the beef and Kendrick Lamar with this awful rip of the Not Like Us video, really.
By the way, leave your answer in the comments below, especially if you're a Drake fan or especially if you watch the music video. Is Party Next Door in the music video? Matter of fact, does he have a verse on the actual song? Let me know, because I know it's from that album they released together. So I just want to know. And if he's not in it, then it just says everything I need to know, basically. Let's go.
And I think this move is going to be looked back on as one of the most embarrassing moves from Drake and one of the most confusing because he is really showing how he is a joke artist with no creative skill, and compared to his last videos, seeing how he has changed from using gimmicks to now copying Kendrick Lamar, it is just not a good look and really shows how Kendrick has this man in shambles. But still, even with that, when it comes to Drake dragging this song into the beef, while the Nokia video has missed as an artistic statement and a winning play from Drake, it has kind of done something, and we are about to see the full and annoying impact of this move more and more, because all in all, when it comes to Drake's plan to just become the absolute worst thing we have ever seen in hip-hop, and overall this goal that Drake has to just try and discredit Kendrick after everything he has done, Nokia has created an anthem for the losers of rap that is being fully pushed by Drake to gather around the...
Hey, yo. Man said for the losers of rap. Now, who is this brother? The losers of rap.
Collusion that is coming from his entire crew and fan base, and from all of the weird Kendrick taunts to just the fact that now it looks like Drake is trying to make this record bigger and bigger. He is bringing his fan base to a place where they are all behind him, and now that he has this support, with this bigger plan he has, which more than just the song itself, with both what him and Ak just did. In terms of just annoying everybody's timelines with the most ridiculous things, they have done it, which really accomplishing any of their goals is a first, and for them, they really have managed to just take over the entire hip-hop world and everything around them with the most loud and obnoxious discourse. And now when it comes to this storm that Drake and Ak have created, well, Nokia is the moment that they wanted to win everyone back with, although it's really only done the opposite with how embarrassing it is. Everything started here with Ak's interview with Ye, and now while I will not be showing any of the clips from this disaster for obvious reasons, because we just can't show any of that, with Ak running to Ye, and from the time Ye opened that door to when they just spoke back and forth while Ye stood up and Ak just awkwardly and nervously looked at him, with this moment that if you showed somebody even just a few years ago, they would be baffled by what they were looking at, Ak did what he does best here, which was use this all-time low moment from Ye, and not just give him an interview and space to start even more problems, but for what matters to Ak and the center of hip-hop right now, Ak asked the perfect set of questions to Ye to make sure that he said everything he needed so that they had all the narratives they could ever want to take down Kendrick Lamar, and at the same time give Drake more credit than any other rapper has given him since the beef. And now with all of these comments, which there are so many that it was really even hard to keep track of, over everything else what we can definitively say is that both Ye and Ak were really lighting up when they were saying awful things about Kendrick. And from Ye saying that Kendrick Lamar is an industry puppet and he was chosen by the labels to take down Drake with Not Like Us, and that ultimately with the entire era
This is why we always don't need to go back to the actual beginning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, oh, come on, man. Like, the way I look at it is, even if he lost the, which he did lose the beef, obviously, like Drake losing the beef is one thing, yeah. But what I'm about to say is this, yeah. Drake could easily just move on. Like, he lost to Pusha T. What did he do? He moved on. He did the blackface. Because of Pusha T, we found out about that blackface incident. So, and he gave that excuse, and people still supported him. So my thing is this: why could he not do the same here? Do you know why I feel like he couldn't? Because he knows Kendrick didn't. Kendrick, first way, if it wasn't for Jay Prince, Pusha T really would have made sure the Surgical Summer was released. He really would have. But anyways, go.
We have seen that he has been used by the industry, and altogether with this and with Kendrick being pop, Ye admitted that he is jealous at him because nobody can be #1 because he is in his own eyes. To Ye also saying that Drake is 1,000,000 times better than Kendrick and more important than he will ever be, and then saying that when it comes to where he stands with Drake himself, after Act tried to get the truth to show Drake fans and OVO once and for all that they are all on the same side, Ye did exactly what he needed to hear, as when describing where he stands with the guy, Ye said that Drake is like a family member who you don't mess with, but despite all their beef, he explained how they are not that different and that they are having some of the same problems, as during this rant where he was telling Act that the industry is trying to ruin him and that they want him to fail more than anybody else, he made it very clear to tell the audience that they are doing the exact same thing to Drake, and that in his eyes this whole beef was awful for him to watch because of this very reason. And of course, by going on this rant where he was really defending Drake whether he realized it or not, he ended up dissing Kendrick even more by saying something like, why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl? And so all together with this rambling, with the way Ye and Act made such a focal point to discredit Kendrick Lamar while aligning him with the industry, and on the flip side of this, by trying to align Ye and Drake as these victims of the machine who were being ruined by them, and with the overarching point that Ye drove home, which was really warning Axe fans and Drake fans.
You know what's interesting, yeah? No matter what I think about Ye or Kanye West, whatever his name is, and no matter what you may think of Kanye West, why do I feel like Kanye is literally trolling? I'm not even trying to defend him. Don't ever get that twisted. I'm just saying, why does it feel like Kanye is trolling Drake? Like, I could be completely wrong in this situation, but let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Maybe it's because deep down inside I want him to actually be trolling Drake. Maybe that's why. But then again, I don't care. I don't really care. So I don't know, but I just feel like he's trolling him, which is gonna lead into something. Like I said, I don't have to explain it, but yeah. Well, Kendrick did. The embassy. Well, yeah, the industry may get raided, but the embassy is about to get raided. It's only a matter of time.
Fans that for playing on this side of the matrix that Ye thinks he is so brave for being on, that because Drake is a part of this same group, he will one day be looked at like him. When we really put this interview into perspective, what Act created here was a friendship with Ye, which he is talking about in his commentary for the interview, and he is saying that they are very close and they are talking behind the scenes, which should also tell you everything you need to know. And also with this and in the greater picture of this entire interview, Act got every single thing he needed from Ye to make sure that Drake has never had more support in this time where he is trying to make a comeback as an artist, and he is trying to win over fans and make the industry look like they are the problem and not him. And again, when it comes to this side of hip-hop actually understanding how to create the problems that they want to, I mean, they were actually finally able to somewhat successfully do something, although it is the most annoying and disrespectful thing you could do to discredit hip-hop as an art form. As now with this interview, they have really brought together the entire community of defenders and people who think that there is always some grand plot and theory behind everything. all under the pretense to think that Drake is really on the right side of things and that he is trying to stand against the industry just like Kanye is right now before it is too late. And as Ye kept making such a focal point in this interview to explain how this entire rap beef was put in place by the industry so that Not Like Us could be used in the future to end Drake's career like other disgraced artists with troubled backgrounds have been already. Again,
I want to say this real quick. Some people have gotten to the point where they know Kanye is just not to be taken serious, basically. Even if he says a few things here and there that are very intelligent and, you know, smart, whatever, he's just not to be taken serious. You know what I mean? And it's his own fault. Do you know what I mean? Hang on. It's his own fault. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, let's go.
Again, while most people are not giving any mind to Ye's now admitted jealousy to Kendrick and now shared anger with Drake, to both the Ye and Drake fans and all the other people who don't want to be real about reality, they are looking at this as an eye-opening moment for them that is just making the entire community around Drake more delusional than ever specifically, which again, we are already seeing the direct impact of that on the timeline, which has never been more annoying, and all together with all this combined delusion is making them see this beef and a song like Not Like Us as not just a great moment in rap beef that changed everything, but as this pre-planned effort from the industry that was made to end Drake purposefully. And with Ye going on tangents and sharing theories that he believes about the music industry, which includes such things that labels and the NFL are taking down big artists like Drake and letting these quote-unquote smaller artists like Kendrick have these bigger moments so they can control the artist more, which again, while we can't show anything, the way Kanye explained this is really one of the most crazy things I have ever heard. And beyond that, this whole small artist narrative they are trying to push on Kendrick is literally ridiculous considering that he has some of the most successful rap albums, songs, and moments of all time. But aside from that, as we are in an era where there is no nuance to everything, people are instantly believing the things Ye is saying, and the Drake community is now using this guy as their spokesperson, which in of itself...
I mean, if you believe anything Kanye says at this point, I don't know what's happening with your mind. I feel sorry for you. I would say go see a psychiatrist. No disrespect. All right? Let's go.
Itself should just show you how far gone they are. And so from here on out, from the desperate people who are supporting Ye to all of the angry people who just want Drake to be right, now unfortunately for us, we are going to have to deal with them using the talking points and really groundwork that has been laid out by Ye in this very interview more than anything to try and discredit Kendrick going forward and keep painting this picture that Drake has been wronged by the industry and that this entire beef was a crazy plot to end his career and not just him not being prepared and failing within a musical back and forth. And so all together with this victim mentality of Drake being pushed to the highest level and now with all of these desperate communities wanting these failing artists and names just to be a little right or get some sort of a win. I mean, we are already seeing it now. Things are really about to get more annoying than ever in hip-hop because really in this time.
That's a proper kip. Sleep on, snoring beauty. Premier Inn.
Did you know that most hit songs use the same chord progressions? That's because they've been proven to work in hit after hit. Imagine if you had the samples, chord progression.
With what Ak has done, he has connected the two biggest names in rap whose careers are on the downfall, and so now right alongside these narratives that are being pushed, what Drake and the guys around him have made sure is coming right alongside the most annoying and obnoxious effort to take down Kendrick Lamar's success and victory in this time than ever, is actual music on Drake's end, and not just an album like we saw with SSS For You, which had 20 songs that pretty much came and went. But now Drake is trying to create an anthem with the one song that people and really his desperate fan base are pushing to be a major #1 song with Nokia. And now after this track has been trying to stay around the top 10 of the charts for so long, now Drake has created his grand plan to do everything he possibly can to make sure that this record goes #1. Now he is releasing a full-fledged music video for the track, and with this he is trying to give the record all the support it needs to be everywhere and so it can reach that #1 spot once and for all. And really with this video now reaffirming all of the annoying things Drake is doing, in this time where Drake is building his victim complex and with Ye's comments which are directed by Ak, and even on top of this with his suit which is building up, Altogether, Drake has never put on a better act to try and convince his fans and everybody else that he is really a victim in the industry who has been wronged by them. And now with this record, beyond all of the misdirected anger that this entire community keeps throwing around as they crash out more and more about Kendrick Lamar and the rest of the rap game's success, now with Nokia being a song that is fully being pushed by Drake, OVO created the best vehicle they have since the entire beef to bring this entire group of people together and to try and push Drake back to the forefront of hip-hop and not just bring him back into the conversation of respected rappers, but even more laughable than that, they are trying to flip the script and make Drake look like the hero as he is defeating the industry with all of this. And again, while to everyone who has seen what has happened and now the reality of how this beef has went, this just looks like an absolute joke. And it's actually almost disrespectful that they are trying to change narratives like this. To all the losing parties who want to drag this beef out and try to change its outcome.
Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Do you know what I mean? Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow.
Whether it's Drake, Ak, or Ye, or any of the desperate people around them. With all of the noise from the narratives to the music coming out, which is all just trying to make everything we have seen about Kendrick and Drake and the success and failure of both artists illegitimate. Now for the first time since Drake's entire career falling apart, the effort they have is somewhat organized, and with the energy that is now not just coming from Drake and Ak, but also someone like Ye who no matter how bad of a place his career is in, I mean people are still lining up to hear what he has to say. I mean, overall, this entire group is now in motion and trying to trick everyone into thinking that they are the heroes in the story of hip-hop and that everything they are telling us is right. Meanwhile, in actuality, all these artists and people are just jealous that their own decisions have gotten them to their respective points of failure, and now there is no turning back. And so altogether with this, while Drake and Ak, and with the help of Ye, have started what they really want to be another round of beef within a much different way, and despite the combined delusion all these people have, these efforts are just never going to change what has happened in hip-hop and what Kendrick Lamar is standing for. And no matter how much they annoy everyone, none of this is going to change or take away the real impact that we have all seen from real greatness. And so now with all of this said, let me know. First off, let me know if you think the Nokia video is the worst video we have seen in hip-hop recently, because the more I think about it, at the very least, I do think this is one of the weirdest things we have seen in so long, and after that, also be sure to let me know. What do you think about what we have just witnessed from Ak, Drake, and Ye, and what do you think about this wild interview we have gotten from Big Ak and the music video from Drake and all together? Where do you think all of this is going to go, and how far and annoying will this side of hip-hop get before Kendrick just ends any sort of conversations they're even trying to get off right now again? Now, I really can't wait to hear what you have to say about all of this, and now if you made it to this point in the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And now if you want to see how right before this, leading up to this major event, Drake just got into one of the weirdest situations he has ever been in, check out the suggested video.
All right. So let's read the comments real quick. Let's read it real quick. When I say real quick, I mean real quick. So Kendrick really said he a fan, and Drake just proved that.
My name is Latifah Thompson Lowe. I'm 39. I've been with Juniper for 4 months, and I have.
Nice story. All right, okay. Drake just proved that he was right. Drake, Ye, and Akadidi are the modern day Three Stooges. That's funny. Ken, folks, we gathered here once again. All right. Drake bought the first copy of How to Be More Like Kendrick for Dummies. You know what I mean? Like imagine it in the video squabble up. Imagine I noticed it the first time when I reacted to that video, right? I literally noticed, yeah. Like I literally noticed that he has a book about how to be more like Kendrick, and I don't know whether it was trolling or whatever. I just feel like Drake is, I don't know, man. Like he doesn't help himself really. It's not even a disc copying of Drake. So what was even the point? He had kind of shifted attention to Kendrick for a song that's nothing to do with Kendrick. Do you see what I'm gonna say? Now, when it comes to Drake, Kendrick exposed the fact that he uses gimmicks for a music video. That's why Nokia is such garbage. Oh, wow. Anyway, now when it comes to Drake, he really can't help but show why he is not like all he is doing is giving not like us a giving promo that EMG aren't even doing. But seriously, I think Kanye talking to Akadidi has to be trolling, or even if he ain't, why? Because we all saw and heard what he did, and Kanye accused Pete Davidson of the same thing. Wonder. You know what I mean? It makes you wonder. Yeah, it honestly makes you wonder. But look, end of the day, this is I shout you out, FJ, shout you out. Let me just I'm only seeing this now. Forgive me. Because I'm still kind of new to this thing still. Get me, shout you out. But yeah, man, let me know what your thoughts are on this whole situation, though. Yeah, like I'm just confused, yeah. Because on one hand, yeah, I'm like, yo, is Kanye trolling, or is he? You know what I mean? Like, is he trolling, or is he in a situation where he's not trolling? He's just mentally unwell to the point where he's just doing anything, and then he's literally doing anything. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. But look, end of the day, it's a Drake situation. He can actually help himself if he just kept it moving. But he's making things worse for himself to the point where, like, yeah, I believe. When I say I believe, you see that cage animal thing. You see when in Meet the Graham was in Meet the Grahams, but he mentioned about the embassy about to get raided. It's only a matter of time. The embassy is about to get raided. We ain't seen nothing yet. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back another time. Just continue to say subscribe and like, share. Yeah.